Keep bouncing, making progress. Keep bouncing, making progress. I'm just saying.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Child, I hope everybody is having a good day, good night. The week is almost over, praise God. Today
Okay.
was the last day of school for my children. I'll drink to that, amen.
I will drink to that. And congratulations, they're on to their next grade. You have 2 high schoolers now. Woo! Woo! Don't you start crying now. Here we go. Now, here we go.
Girl, you
That,
know I'll be crying. Girl, you know I'll be crying, but I am excited. I got two high schoolers now, one middle schooler. Damn, I'm getting old. And I know y'all don't get used to us coming on here at this time because this week we will be back to Sunday. It's just the past 2 weeks.
it's been
Baby, this has been a lot. School been ending, getting children ready for finals. Prom happened, graduation happened, birthday
birthday,
happened,
Mother Day.
birthdays happened. So it was just so, but we didn't want to be 3 episodes behind for y'all.
We sure did.
So we're gonna give y'all these little two tonight. And I'm gonna just tell y'all we're gonna cover the big stuff and not the fluff stuff because the fluff stuff really can go for
It really,
me.
it really,
Um,
it really, really can.
the fluff stuff really can go, but we're gonna cover all the good stuff y'all wanna cover. The messy stuff. Um and yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back. Y'all know what we like to do. Comment, like, subscribe, shares with your people, okay? Um because y'all know we like feedback over here. We are streaming on both channels. So make sure that you guys go like, okay, on California Cuties channel as well. Okay, because we in this thing. Wow. Don't be in the bushes. Don't be afraid to speak. Okay. We love y'all too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, our good sis Barb, how are you? My girl, I'm putting my own comment up, and that ain't where I was trying to go. Jesus,
Happy
help me
birthday.
today.
We just celebrating you, Barb. Happy birthday, still, girl.
Hey, Francine, my love. Hey, Treasury, how are you? Once again, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yesterday, our good sis Barb shared her birthday. Oh, I say that a little deep. Barb. Barb. I guess it's so happy, happy birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy, happy birthday from the YouTube gang. We're so excited. We're all so proud of you. So happy, happy birthday from the YouTube crew. Girl, that's about the best that I could get. Y'all know every restaurant y'all go to, they sing.
A little jingle, a little, a
You know
little.
what I'm saying? They got that little jingle jingle. Like my sister said, like, comment, subscribe, and share us with your people. Hey, Jesse Lewis, how are you? Hey, Too Feisty, doing double duty. Girl, I know you're doing double duty because it is game night. Y'all make sure y'all go around there to my cousin Ranting's house, okay? For game nights, okay? Because we be cutting up in there, and when I don't know the shows and stuff that she's talking about, I just be in the chat putting anything, causing ruckus. I think I like the cause ruckus.
Lying to the people.
Okay. I do be in there lying to the people causing ruckus. I think I like ruckus. But I mean, it's only because I had watched the wrong show because I thought we was doing Still Magnolias. And it was not Still Magnolias, guy. I don't know. I maybe
It's called molded. That's the word you're looking for.
that's what I had wanted, girl. I don't even know what word I was looking for. This cranberry and this vodka. Okay, I need it. I need something to keep me going because baby, the sleep ain't been sleeping with the 2 4s. Okay, hey, big queen, girl, I just love saying your name. How are you tonight? Hey, Keisha Blair, how are you? Hey, DeQuasia, my love, I am so glad you in here. Make sure y'all go follow my girl, DeQuasia G. She gives excellent commentary, excellent self-talks. It be wonderful. I'll be up in her chat causing a ruckus too. I need to stop that.
Yeah, she really does need to stop. But hey, DeQuasia.
Hey, Ranting. Hey, Ranting. Hey, Ranting. Hey, cousin. Once again, hey, too feisty. Yes, all the happy birthday love for Barb. Drop some cakes. If they got ice cream, drop that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I would tell y'all drop wine, but my sister don't drink, so it would be wasted. And we don't believe in wasting alcohol. It is against the religion around here. Okay.
We're not doing that. We're not wasting no.
Representing the Tiffany Hive. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I knew we wasn't going on because we both had a lot of things going on. I just watched the episode from week before last, and child, listen, Tiffany had me.
Tiffany is she's such a white lady. She is such a freaking
She
white lady.
had
Oh my god.
me tickled. Tickled. Was she invasive? Yes. Would I have cussed her out like, girl, I ain't about to say you about what my coochie muscles doing? Yes. But in the grand scheme of things, did she really actuate anything that we wasn't all asking anyway?
I'm glad I'm
Like, I
glad
don't
she
even understand why it was a big deal because, baby, the Twitter streets, the Instagram streets, the YouTube streets, everybody was wondering everything that Tiffany asked. So at least we got the questions asked because we know Carlos wasn't gonna do it. But girl,
he
when she was in
told
that
people tell me
confessional,
everything.
and she said, "Well, I ain't saying nothing that the millimeters and the raindrops didn't say."
Well, read the room, child. Read the room, girl.
Child, damn reading that room. I'd have liked to been in that
Yeah,
room. I'd have liked to been in that confessional. Because if I would have been production, then she would have said, I ain't saying nothing at the millimeters. And the raindrops ain't said with their head first up on that belly. Girl, the way I would have hollered, we would have had to retake that confessional. I promise to God, we would have had to. Yes, favorite production plan. Thank you so much for liking on both channels.
appreciate y'all.
We
I'm sorry
appreciate you.
I did not drop the link. I mean, I didn't drop.
Tiffany,
Oh,
all day, every day, she's the best production plant. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
she did. She
Come
knows
on
her.
now with the cakes in the chat. Hey, Harold, y'all came through at the right time. I just poured me a like, you just poured y'all a glass of wine. Okay, come on
Okay,
now,
okay.
Cap.
But cheers to you, Harold. You know we like you over here. Harold, you be giving
Yes.
this good stuff.
Listen, Harold be cracking me up, baby. And
Mhm.
everybody chat I be in. I love me some Harold.
Harold got
Hey,
to go.
DT.
Hey, hey, baby.
Tonight's thumbnail was sponsored by One DT. Thank you so much for the pictures. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Oh,
Okay.
and rest in peace or in power to the lady of your. You know what I'm talking about? What you put on Instagram today. So yeah.
Who
Anyway,
me?
not you, DT. So the
Oh,
DT.
rest in peace. Who girl who passed? Girl, why you ain't girl? We
Uh,
supposed to take a moment of silence and you ain't tell me. You
um,
ain't tell me nothing.
DT, put in the chat who that is for me,
Oh, I'm
please.
sorry, DDT. May who may the lady, young lady, rest in peace,
But
rest
yes,
in power.
yes,
Older
yes.
lady, I'm sorry, older lady, rest in peace, rest in power.
All right. So I did our. I didn't plug our little thing tonight.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's telling my sister happy birthday. That's what I like. I like love in the chats.
We
Ooh,
love
not DT talking about howdy. Hey, sweet pea, how are you, my love?
you.
Glad to see you up in here. Girl, now it's been so much. And before we get started on the episodes, I just want to go ahead and get on my soapbox for about a half of a second. Carlos King,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need you to mind the business that's on because your ratings ain't up. The people is tired. The storylines is tired. Tiffany damn near carrying the season on her back so she can chill out. She front loading her schedule so when the baby comes she can chill out and relax. We thought we wanted Stormi. We don't. Take her back. Um, and mind the business of your show, sir, because you have yet to address the issue of one Martell LeVar Holt in this RP situation that he was going to have, but yet you find time to comment on Roja and everything else. Sir, you addressing everything but what we need you to address. I'm starting to wonder if you changed your last name from King to Scott at this point.
Ooh, child. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because you addressing everything but what you need to address around this piece. I need you to go ahead on and address them situations. I need
Mm.
you to address it. I need you to address how production knows that Carson was friends with Ariane and y'all had her on there. Like, for what? What purpose? Y'all knew it was going to stir up fans. Y'all knew it was going to stir up drama. And you claim Melody Holt is uh loving Marriage Huntsville and she ain't going nowhere, but you sure not doing stuff to keep her, surrounding her with the mistress friends. I'm just saying.
Mm. Yeah, that's kind of cold blooded and underhanded and undermining. And I hope, are you doing that to try to make Melody mad so that she will leave, so that you can bring on said person and said people? Because Melody's not going for that, and the millimeters are definitely not going for that. So it just seems like it might be uh, a underline or a little pull a rug from underneath you. I hope not, because it ain't gonna look good for him if he does that. And I don't give a dang what's going on. Okay, thank you. It was your princess. That's what I thought. I was like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
rest in peace to the princess.
yes. Very sorry to hear about that.
The princess didn't want to live under Charles' rule. That's what I think it is. Mhm. Hey, Aunt Natty, how are you?
Hey, Nettie.
Yes, he needs to address them broad shoulder, hard legs rolling up on Tiffany this past Sunday. Oh, we gonna get to it. Cause if I was Tiffany while he talking about you lucky she ain't nothing, didn't slap you, baby, the dentures would have been rolling down to the black. You hear me?
Oh, was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. I had a lot of mixed feelings on this one. It was a lot going on. Mm.
Also, this is also sponsored by the Coochie Papas for Christ and International Side
Oh.
Federation. Spread the gospel like spreading your legs and side holes of the world unite. Oh my
Right.
God. Oh,
Exclamation point, period.
oh God. Wow. Good evening, Love Hills. How are you, my love? Hey, Natty, did I speak? Girl, you know
Mm-hmm.
my mind. I did. Okay, because I
That's
felt like
it. I
I
just
didn't.
hey to
Hey,
end
Aunt
it.
Natty. Hey, Aunt
You did.
Natty, once
But
again.
hey, Nettie, we love you, girl.
Okay, come on now with it. Hey, Miss Jack of all trades, how are you? Once again, if you are new here, like the video. If you've been here, like the video some more.
And go on both channels
Okay,
and like them, please.
make sure you go on both channels and like, 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 like. And with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and started on up for the good time with the episode we missed from week before last.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it starts off with one Martell Holt. We see him walking around a building with tables and chairs and everything else. And then the lady walked in and said, "Here's the fool's suite." Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what she said. The court jester suite. Crap, that ain't it either. The you ain't got no shame suite. The you have all the audacity in the world when you should have no audacity at all, sweet. I think she mislabeled it, but she called it a king's suite because we in the South and all of that stuff. But this is where you come to have your private drinks, your private bathroom when you want to get away from the crowd. Okay. And everything. And then, when you want to go back out and socialize, this is where you socialize. And then I said, not the lady getting the production getting the lady to say, "Are you bringing anyone special?" And Martell said, "Oh, well, see, well, yeah, I have my girlfriend, not my girlfriend, my friend girl. Well, I have a whole bunch of special people that's coming.
So
That's coming to the party. I guess you know how it is when you're dating a celebrity. And I say, when Martell start dating a celebrity, but I digress back to the scene. When you're dating a celebrity, people are always trying to be in the business. And I said, my God, why you lying to this white lady? Y'all paid Freddie to take them pictures because don't nobody really be following you nor Sheree around like that on a regular everyday basis. I did not see any paparazzi at the Hoochie Daddy Suits. I got suits launch. So I mean, but whatever. Martell's dating a celebrity and the people are in his business. What say you about this scene?
what I say is you forgot a letter. D list celebrity is the word you're looking for. D list. I even give it a C
Who
plus.
who's on a D list celebrity?
The way
Who's the D
Sheree,
list?
you talking about Sheree?
You
I'm
would
gonna
put
tell you
her
why.
on a
The
you would
way
put
if
her
we
on a
go,
D-list
we
celebrity?
don't we're not even on a show, but I'm just saying the way her co-worker was like they was following y'all around and Bravo guys, so that bumped her head up a little bigger, So that's what I was saying. I'm not giving her that credit. I'm saying that's what. Never mind. Anywho, yeah, there's no. It's just, I guess it's okay to see Martell do something because we have talked about him doing nothing for so long. And I don't know how much money is bringing him. I don't know if he's spending that money with his kids or did the upscale cover magazine airbrushed the fuck out. Did it bring some revenue to his family? Because if it did not, or if that's not what we talking about, then what are we here? So okay, if they gave him the king suite and that's making his head even bigger, whatever. It's a big moment in Martell's life, y'all. It's a big moment.
Yes. A girlfriend is someone you're in a relationship with, either committed or open, but
Uh-huh.
you all deem yourself as being together. A friend girl
Hmm.
is someone who is your friend, but they happen to be a female. Or in Martell's definition of a friend girl, when you're with me and my people down to the Huntsville,
Hmm.
you're my friend girl. But in front of your people and the Bravo fans, I'm your man.
Hey Norris, here's the thing. You hit that right on the head. First of all, it's all the stuttering for me. When he turns into stuttering Stanley, that's a
Thank you,
problem.
Aunt Natty. Although I still think you're being rather generous. I wouldn't consider Sheree a celebrity.
Okay. She's been gracing our TVs for like 14, 15 years now. I'm gonna go ahead.
Inconsistently.
But it's okay. I'm not gonna grasp at straws. I'm gonna leave it alone. But what I will say is I feel like the lingo he used, friend girl, isn't that lingo for like no disrespect, but for like our little gay boys? Don't they call you the friend girl? It's my friend girl, because they don't want you to think that's their girlfriend, because that's my friend girl. So for me, it's like when he said that, I was like, so that's your homegirl.
No,
Like,
I mean I've heard people use that term here in Texas.
but
They'll
is
say
it
friend
like
girl.
that's my homegirl? That's like
Yeah,
my don't get
that's
it
my
twisted.
girl. We not
Like we're
together.
not
You
brother and
you say
sister.
that when you yeah, you
That's
say
my
that
home.
when
We
right, yeah.
cool.
To make the
Matter of
distinct
fact, she
difference
might
to
have
let
been
people
one
know
of
y'all not together.
Oh, right, right. That's what I'm saying. To me, you really make sure that the people that was watching, the other Atlanta women that you are going to go see, the ones that that ain't getting all that time that Sheree is getting, those girls. So when you did that, you was trying to cover your tracks. That's why you got to be in stuttering Stanley, and everybody see through it, even the girls you mess with. That's all I got to say about that. Next.
So I was highly confused when he said he was dating a celebrity because I said, what celebrity? I said, what celebrity? She's not a celebrity. She is basically right up your alley because you like side chicks. You like Triple S. She was a side chick. You like Sheree. She's a side chick. And when I say side chick, I mean she's the side chick of Roja. When nobody else won't do it, they hire Sheree. When they get better talents, they ditch her. She's a side chick of Roja. That's not a celebrity. I don't care how many years she's been doing it. She has not been a consistent housewife, nor does she bring anything. And outside of Roja, where do we see she by she not? I'll wait. I'm,
Don't
I'm
wait.
waiting on the
Don't
people in
get
the
on that
comments.
time. We got two things to cover. We're not waiting.
I'm just saying, I'll wait
I'm being
because
funny. I know. I'm just playing, sister.
what do we see her?
We don't, and that's a problem
So
for.
that's not a celebrity to me.
I got you. I got you. But all
She's
I'm
a
saying,
faux celebrity. How about that? When you're
there
dating a faux celebrity.
gonna be people that gonna disagree with you, even though I kind of agree with you. I'm not saying that, but if I say I'm not gonna go to the corner and especially where I live and be like, do you know who Sheree Whitfield is? No. Do you think people gonna know? No. But if I ask like 25 people in the mall, one out of that first 25, hopefully it don't take 50, but I'm just saying somebody should probably know who she is, and it might take do you watch reality TV to say it, but I'm just saying, in her own right, she is a reality celebrity. Can we say that?
We're going to test your theory.
Reality celebrity.
We're going to test your theory.
Reality celebrity.
We we we
Okay.
are going to test your theory and
Okay.
we're going to record these results. When we go to Essence, we're going
Okay.
to walk up to people on the street and say, do you know who
Let's do
Sheree
that.
Redfield is? We're going to keep a
Because
tally.
we're gonna have our press passes on and stuff. So we're gonna have it going on. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna
Okay.
be key. It's
Okay.
gonna-
All right. And a little press pass. Okay. But I'm just saying we're
So
going to be recording the people and
we
asking
want
them,
to
do you
definitely do
know
a
who
little audio, a little, and if anybody want to be on, you want to, want to get on our little channel, you can do a little sign. You
you know
say,
what I'm saying? Little something, something. Excuse me. Do you know who Sheree Holt is? Oh, I mean, Lord, I would have married the woman off.
oh, hey, sure, right? Oh,
Sure. I mean, yes, it kind of got a little sound to it. You know
put
what
the
I'm
where the
saying?
vodka at? Where the vodka? Put the vodka there.
I'm gonna put it down.
As I pick
Anyway,
mine up.
so
Look,
anyway,
as I pick mine up.
so I'm gonna move on to the next thing because there really wasn't nothing there, and I didn't need 5 minutes of Martell picking out a
Mm-mm.
venue. That was 5 minutes wasted. Anyway, we get down to Mel's house, and she says, "Hi, everybody. How are you? I invited everybody over so we can truly make amends, as the tea did not go how I wanted." Tiffany, I must tell you, KeKe's gonna be here. Yes, and because I don't understand the issue with you two. And then KeKe comes and she sits and she say, "How you doing, Mel?" See, I got upset. I got excited, and the words just was coming out my mouth. But I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. And it was just I was excited, and for you to say you didn't know me when you knew me, it made me feel some type of way, and that's what it was. What say you about this little scene?
Um, I feel like Tiffany doesn't realize the fire that she lights, and then she acts like she doesn't do anything. Even with Mel saying to her that Tiffany was coming over and stuff, it was like here we go again, and it's like um, it was already said that KeKe had helped you try to help find your uh, paternal your father, um, and I feel like the animosity or the animosity is misplaced. I don't know from where the ball get dropped, but I feel like the animosity is like out of place and out of whack. So I get tired of seeing her rolling her eyes and being upset. What's gonna happen is um, Tiffany's baby gonna look just like KeKe.
What the hell?
KeKe. Because all that you trying to pan on, wherever you put your energy at, girl, you better be careful. If they don't look like her, they're gonna act like her. So be careful. So yeah, I just Mel, bless her little heart, bless her little voice, because I can never get my voice to get that high. She should actually, Mel, you ain't looked into cartoon characters and stuff, animation. You got the voice for it. Your voice is all squeaky, weaky, icky, icky, icky. I can't get that high, so just saying. I'm just saying, you get that voice. You might try your luck. You might, land a part or something. Anyway, yeah, Mel means well. She wants to not even sisterhood. She just want everybody to get along like Rodney King, and we shall see. We shall see.
This was too another scene that I did not need. Okay, and I'm gonna just say it was not a scene that I need. Miss Nell, we ain't get to see no words from Miss Nell. And personally, I like when Miss Nell speak. I'd rather hear Miss Nell speak than to go ahead and hear KeKe talk about KeKe. You know my girl, you know you're my girl, and I've been riding for you. But girl, these last two episodes,
You almost was talking herself in a circle a
you
little
you
bit.
got me confused because every
Me too.
episode I'ma be a new me. Y'all gonna get a brand new KeKe. Girl, how many brand new versions can you get? It's like the Michael Jackson noses. I mean, it's one plus one plus one plus one plus a new one. And I'm just not here for it. Like when you're talking about, oh, I didn't mean to shade you. Hey, Q, my love.
Thank you.
Hey, Journey to Jasmine, how are you? Did y'all see this Martell interview? No, girl, give me the cliff notes so we could talk
Where?
about it in the who he did an interview with.
Yeah, who?
Um, but when you get to talking about I'm gonna be a new me, and I didn't mean it like that, like KeKe, I've always told you, I told you personally, when you gonna say something, say it with your chest and mean it. You meant exactly what you said when you said I know who my daddy was, and at the end of the day, girl, you was trying to play me like you didn't know me, and I could have took it if you would have said, well, listen, you was talking about why I didn't reach out to you and call you. I ain't need to call you because I wasn't looking for my daddy. I know who my daddy is and where he at.
She did say that.
You needed to find your daddy, so you should have reached out to me.
That's true, Tito. I was
Period.
like, ooh,
You know what
whoa.
I'm saying?
I mean, that's kind of true
I'm
though.
tired of hearing that you gonna be a new KeKe, girl. Just be the KeKe who you are. Be the best version of who you are, and that's it, and that's all.
I
That's it.
can't wait
That's
till we get.
all.
I can't wait till we get to Stormi and the scenes with her, because not for nothing, I'm feeling
Mm-mm,
like
it's coming up next.
I know it is. I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm only touching on that, and I'm glad it's coming up next. Is because I'm feeling like KeKe, Stormi, Tiff has been on. This is her what second? Maybe this is third. So it's her second season. Um, I just feel like they are really trying to step it up, or trying to make a big splash, or trying to do something, and it's a hit and a miss. So go ahead and go on to this next scene. This next scene.
Baby, somebody sent me the cliff notes. And girl, she paid him $3,000. Oh, Queen She, but I ain't no disrespect to you.
What
At
happened? Because
all when I said that. But I remember him saying that he would do an interview with people for $3,000. And I wouldn't pay no Martell $3,000. But girl, that's your business. Ain't no disrespect. Shout out to you for getting an interview, but ooh, and shout out to your patience.
right,
Shout
that
out
part.
to your patience, Queen Sheba. I ain't seen the interview.
I haven't
But girl, girl, shout out to your patience because you got to have patience.
I'm gonna look though. I'm
You
gonna
what?
see that. You gotta go see that. Hey Pooh. Hey Pooh 11.
Hey, poor 11, how are you? Girl, that Negro was pushy popping, pushy popping and backpedaling, and everything was about Melody still sending out one-sided paperwork to and everyone that would listen. Oh, okay, so he's still lying. So he's still pussy popping on a handstand. He's still backing that ass up for the 99 in the 2000. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. I figured it would be nothing but lies. That's why I say shout out to Queen Sheba. And her patience, my God, because ain't nowhere in hell I wouldn't have the time to sit up and because one thing you ain't about to do is lie to me and play in my face. And with
Um,
that being said, let's move on to this
hey
next.
Louisiana chick.
Hey, Louisiana, check my love. How are you? Let's move on to this next scene. So in the next scene, it is Kimmi. Tisha, and
Stormy.
Stormi, Gold G Wagon. And so she sat up there and said, Tisha said, well, the tea didn't go quite right. So we can I decided to have a few of the girls to meet me so we can talk about the communication and how she felt about the tea party. And I was like, basically, so y'all can share the event, because that's what the hell you really want to do around here. And Stormy said, came and said, well, I enjoyed the spa party better. Of course you do, because you'd rather be ignorant and loud somewhere than to sit somewhere and try to talk with common sense and peace. And you'd rather bring your mama there to tell a grown woman shut up, because you know she ain't gonna tell your mama, bitch, you shut up. Who the
Please
you think you talking to? So you bring your mama there to try to go ahead and
be a bully.
be a bully
Because you
for a
know ain't
woman
nobody
that she
for your mama. So
okay.
you
But then
know
let me
you
tell y'all
knew.
something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all all better be looking y'all dealing with Melody Sheree Holtz. Because if y'all was dealing with Nola Reese, I cuss you and your mama out for playing with me. And that's just that on that.
First of all, I
That's
am a mama.
just that on that.
First of
So
all,
she
I'm a mama and a grandmama. So we all mamas and all grandmamas that can get it. Don't be disrespectful, because I will turn right back around and be. I First of all, it kind of depends. Like if you worth my breath, because I usually need that breath to hit my blunt. So I ain't about to waste it. Y'all ain't about to waste no. You think I'm about to waste my breath on when I gotta go hit a? No, we're not doing that. So yeah, you might not be worth it. My blood might be worth a little bit more than yours. But best believe I'm saying that you're going to respect me as a mother. You're going to respect me as a grandmother. And I'm going to do the same. The moment you do that and did be, if you are a great grandmother, then I'm probably going to back up, because I ain't got that. I ain't got that clout yet. So I'm going to give you that. But if you're a granny or a mama and you coming at me or mine, oh yeah, we're going to problem. We're going to have a little tay-to-tay. Just a little one.
so that's just how I feel about that.
I'm with
Like
you, sis.
we not gonna do all of that. No, okay. I just got the interview set this to me, baby. I'm gonna have to watch that when this
Send
is
it to
over.
me too.
We
Sis,
not
please.
we not about to do all of that at all. Not even a little bit. But so she's talking about, because I don't need no fake put on ass and no fake bougie this, that, and the third, because I got class. I came out my mama coochie with class. That sound like you came out your mama coochie with no class. Because a person who has class don't have to say it. A person who is smart don't have to say it. And you talking about, well, I don't have an issue with Mel and this, that, and the third, because uh it was just at a standstill, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it went forward or it went backwards. And I'm like, girl, you the one with the issue. At the end of the day, let's call it what it is, Stormy. You ain't never really liked Mel like that. You ain't never really with Mel like that, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That is
Mm-hmm.
that is so cool. Like, you ain't gotta like her. You ain't gotta do none of that. But at the end of the day, girl, like, she don't give nobody her number. Even Carlos the King, he thought he was her friend too.
No,
But it's
but you know,
amazing to me how all of you people are supposed to be her friend, but yet y'all do sneaky, underhanded stuff. Like, girl, I had your back when people were saying, oh, every time Mel puts out something about one of her product lines, here comes Stormy with an old shady ass post about how they did this first. And I was like, nah, because she got on the Instagram and said that didn't have nothing to do with Mel and her line. Like, girl, I had your back the whole
mhm.
time. Like, y'all need to get off that girl back. But then it's giving, you really was shading this lady. And then every time somebody get on your ass for the bullshit that you do on the show, here you want to come crying about your mental health. If your mental health was that motherfucking fragile, you should have never got your ass on this show, because you and your mom watched this show prior to, which is why your mom was in them groups on Facebook and tweeting and talking about Mel prior to you even being on this damn show. Let's be clear.
Mhm.
So you knew what this show was about. You knew what this fandom was about. So if your mental health is that fragile, and I'm not saying that it's not, then this ain't the place for you. Carlos, I need you to hit her with a Shawnee O'Neal. I refuse to call her Henderson. Thank you for your services. Hit her with it. Hit her with it. We don't need it. Your scenes with your husband look contrived. Your mom work on everybody's nerves. We did not get on anything Okay, we did not. The people did not petition to get with a Wanda to replace her with Betty.
Absolutely not. We sure the hell did not. I don't know why Betty thinks she needs to fight Stormy's battle. Stormy understands the assignments. She understood it from the beginning, from the point where um she let Mel use her house for the video. That was the stepping stone. That was the seed boom planted right there. Stormy said, "Yep, I'm pregnant. Y'all can use my house. We can do the whole dang on thing." I'm so sorry, sister. It's right here. Look,
I
everything you
know, I
said,
know, I know, I know. It's just the
that
fact
shit is
that
out of
it.
yeah,
I
we
got on
gave
these
chills to
headphones,
your
so it
body.
went. It
Hey, we
went.
gave you chills to your body. But um, I just feel like Stormy's Stormy can take care of her own battles. She knows what she's doing by bringing her mom on there, just like she knew what she was doing when she let um, Mel use her house. And then it was like, okay, well, shoot, she used my house. They already been here. Maybe they might want me to stay here. You know what I'm saying? Or be on the show.
Hit the notification bell.
Please do hit that like button. That's what that means. And
Hit
so
the
yeah,
notification button.
so for me, I just feel like Betty is um she doesn't need to be in no more. She doesn't need to be in no more filming. And plus she bring a little bit of harm. I ain't gonna say harm, but didn't she bring a little bit of what is that called? Like business or not business to Stormy during Stormy's thing?
Stormy had her as a brand ambassador, modeling her canvas beauty, but
No.
Mel's the bad person.
No, I'm just saying it's that's weird. That's weird to me because it's like your mom already gave you bad publicity on your Instagram, whatever it was, because I think they were in hiatus. Then she comes back on the show, and now here she goes starting up stuff, and you don't want to just mom, shut up. But at the same time, why did you bring your mom? You knew what you were doing. You knew
And
what you
she
were doing,
exactly knew what she was doing.
right? Hey, princess.
Hey, hey.
Hey, baby girl.
How are
Hey,
you?
baby girl, too. Look, I have my mouse all the way over to the other side. I'm like, let me press it. I'm still trying to navigate this new system and I'm still upgrading it. I'm looking, getting like my baby girl. Yeah, Nola. She got the whole setup in the you dig. So I'm trying to figure out this you dig. Um, I don't have much to say about Miss Betty and the new meddling mama. I agree with Nola. She knew what she was doing when she invited her. I think that what had happened is she had that plus one, and she had told her mama, "Look, I got an extra seat," and her mom was like, "You need to let me come up in there, cause I got something to say." And she tried it. She tried it.
More than my phone just spilled a little bit on me. So
Ooh, you roboting. You roboting.
me?
Yeah, you cutie.
I thought that was me, just my computer.
No, when she was talking just now, I was roboting. Now let's get on to the piece de resistance. So we could go ahead on and move to the hot topic of the main event of this first episode. We're gonna call. Okay, so we're at the what this was. What this was. Oh girl, I'm gonna be in my town for Essence as well. Hit me up. Hit me up, girl.
The
Hit me in the
T.
inbox on the IG. I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna be there for sure in the mix of things and things and things. But anyway, so we get down to the girl, what that was, that event that Martell had, the magazine cover reveal. Okay.
Upscale.
Them people
Upscale.
had so much makeup on Martell, baby. He was casket sharp on it. But anyway, he was down there in his white tuxedo jacket and his black pants. I thought the tuxedo was very, very nice with his shoes on, of course, with no socks. And his feet were stuffed in them. They still look like this as he has not gotten the surgery. We saw Mama Marlene was in the building down to the events. Okay. He was ready. It was his moment of glory. It was his moment of glory to shine. Okay. To shine. Okay. And make sure it was positive. Okay. We had his homeboy up in there, the computer virus and all of his queendom. And we had this guy who affectionately named him Marty and all of his kingdom and queendom, looking like he ready for the Coca Cabana up in there. And we had Kimmi and all of them up in there. Now we did not see this.
Ooh, cha. Mm. Hey, what's her name? Latoya, Latasha, something?
The girl, I don't know who this woman is. The girl, she on the list of many because it ain't Boom Boom Belinda. I don't know who the hell this
Oh,
woman
that's
was.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Belinda.
And
I thought that was Yandy for a second.
they
You
had
done made my thing come off, girl. I can't with you.
Then they had, of course, y'all know She by She Not was there at the events, okay? And Martell was there in a suit. He was not ready to unveil his hoochie daddy suits yet. So he was there
Oh,
in the
God.
tux. And I ain't gonna lie, the tux looked nice, but that was about all that was nice because then people had done airbrushed him with so much cremation number 5 on that magazine. It was ridiculous. I said, God damn. What the hell is going on here? She by She Not come walking up there with him looking like she's so uncomfortable and out of place. That is the most uncomfortable looking couple I have ever seen in my life. She walks in, he walks in, they go separate ways. He gives his speech and he said, I want to thank this woman right here next to me. And I said, well, damn, no special thanks for your celebrity girlfriend for being there supporting you. But go ahead. He right here, she right here. Somebody walk up, he don't even say, hey, let me introduce you to my friend girl. Everybody is noticing it. Kimmi killed me in the confession when she said, I'm so used to Mel and Martell working the room
Working that
together.
room.
And him and Sheree, it's giving paid relationship. I said, come on, come on. You better clock what the people been clocking. You better clock the business arrangement just like you said it, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and talk about that part before we get into the real mess, the piece de resistance. Was it giving a real couple for y'all, or wasn't it giving storyline couple?
Go
Whoever
ahead,
wants to
Princess.
go first.
You go ahead,
I've
Princess.
I've never I've never gotten that they were together. It's a business arrangement.
Oh, they together.
When they together,
I'm just playing. Go ahead,
and they
sister.
not together when they not.
I'm just playing. Yeah, no. You done?
I done muted myself. I don't really
Well, I
feel
was like, I thought it was me. I was like, I came on camera because I
that.
was like,
I
damn,
didn't
Mark,
have much to
taking
say, but
all the
I don't
way up.
feel nothing about Martell and Sheree. I feel like they together when they together and they not what they not do. I think they have done the horizontal mambo. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think she's tasted from his beef stick. Has some of that soul pole. But
Really? It does not give that to me. It
I
gives
think so.
100% business arrangement.
I
There
told
I
you.
is
think it's a business
it,
arrangement,
I
but I
don't think
think that you do
I don't
business in the
see it.
bed too.
I mean,
$40
listen, it
by the
always
nightstand.
I always, from the beginning, when I saw the pictures, it gave business arrangement storyline to boost the ratings on both Roha and LAMH
Mhm.
with some benefits. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
With
you
that
know
benefit, with that benefit. No,
I
let me present this to you.
it don't look
Because
like
you
that
drag Martell for filth, right?
every time, and I'm not gonna change. My
And
foot
y'all
gonna stay
say
on his neck.
Martell don't have any money. Now, allegedly, she by Sheree ain't doing that great either. But she broke the internet and he has not. And he had to go send the
She broke
Sutter
what
home.
internet? Are you believing the lies she's telling on
She
Roja? What
broke the
internet she
internet
broke?
in her household, in her house.
Allegedly. This is what she said.
Because she
Please,
unplugged
please
her
go with
modem?
me. Go with me. Go down the road
We're gonna go down this
to
road.
the, to
Oh,
the
It's
wizard.
shit.
a dark,
Okay.
narrow
I
one.
always got to give both sides of these stories. Okay.
Okay, let's listen.
Now, you say Martell don't have it like that. We've heard that he can't pay the light bill. He's not paying child support. Wouldn't it also be lucrative that if he sells a little peen, does a little cougar a favor, you know, that she may leave $40 on the nightstand or help him with some gas money or help her. Look at he has made it to Roja. So she is handing him a check. Even though Sheree is fine as I don't know what, she doesn't give me I'm getting dick down on a consistent basis. So she feels or she says that Martell is giving that BDE energy. Why wouldn't he do her a bid and just give her some penis protection as a part of the business deal?
Okay, so if we saying that, I only seen that happen like twice in the at that moment where they're talking, they have been talking for 8 months or so. Yeah, I think they only did it like 2 times.
But if they did it once, that's enough. That's a
Doing
part of
it
the
once
deal.
is
I
enough.
think it's more
They,
than twice.
they
If
ain't
they
did it.
did, here's
They ain't did it.
if they
They
did it, it
ain't
was
did it.
like this to the left,
Lord.
right
Mm-mm.
there, to the right. It was like very
Mm-mm.
robotic
Sheree
because
gives me a little bit more freaky than that.
I get no, she
She
give me
slobbed on that knob like corn on
no
the cob.
slobbing or no knobbing. What I do see is that she thinks she's so pretty, she would just have to lay there.
Martell has told
No,
you that you must
and
slob
Martell the same way.
on his knob in order
Martell,
to make
okay,
things
she
work.
might have did that. What I'm saying is they both are too pretty in bed, so they like, "Ooh, look at my body,
So
look at
you
my
think
body."
they both Prillo
trying to-
post?
yes, they both tried to play the pretty body syndrome. So look at my body, and I don't want to do too much unless they both trying to show their stamina. Now I'm with the show the stamina. I mean, sure, right. Show them like how much you can keep the stamina going. Other than
Sheree
that, I
has
don't
gotten
care.
those cheekbones done. I think
Girl,
she
you
has
got
a
my
strong jaw. Look
girl.
at her arms, like she got muscles out this world. So I I think she's got a grip. She's got a grip on it. I just
She might have a grip, but I'm gonna tell you
That
what
don't
she
mean
has.
their sex life is
She
bomb though.
listen.
I'm saying
She
if you
might
talking
have a
about
mm-mm.
doing this and doing this is all I'm saying is I just see two pretty people trying to be too pretty in bed and then they both as we are been have been told they're not celebrities, but both of them using their celebrity against each other. I don't see them like we can see it in the dang on scenes, sister. We can see it. We can see them uncomfortable when they hug. Um, him not introducing her to nobody. There's no chemistry. She walked up. She's
that's
holding
his
his arm.
friend girl.
She's holding his arm. Like you do, like if you with a man. But there's certain things that you do that are signature to your man, especially at our older age. You do. Um there's a different kind of look about it. It's not a hold my I'm gonna hold your arm. Well, his bicep is so nice, I'm gonna hold his arm. Nah, like I'm damn near gonna be in your pocket, damn near holding your penis. Like I'm gonna walk in there like I'm gonna do it a little different because I need them to understand. Yeah, this ain't for show. This ain't for play. This for real. So yeah, I'm grabbing on him, touching on his penis in front of everybody. Yeah, I'm going all out. I just me because if I'm sexual like that, which I am, I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. Like every chance you get, y'all probably gonna catch me touching his penis because I'm going to, because it's good, because I like it, because he me down real good. She's not giving that energy, so I don't see that.
I'm
I'm
glad you wasn't doing that when we came to see you.
oh my
We
husband,
thought when we was awake.
my husband was outside. My husband was outside, so I didn't have no right. At the party, if he'd have been inside, if I'd have been dancing with him, I'd have been touching on it. Like it's mine. I can have it. I can touch it. I can do whatever I want with it, and still would have been respectful to my daddy. I just would have made sure Papa Cutie would have been in the other room, not where I was.
Shout out to Poppy Q.
He would have been occupied.
You know what?
I'd have ran interference.
I just look at those pictures.
I just
We
have one
find
thing to
these
say
pictures.
about
You gotta
that.
keep talking
I just have a few things to say about this imaginary story that Princess just set up here and
Yeah,
made. I
I
need
got
to
a
make a
whole
phone call.
Mary Razor.
I need to file a claim because ain't no way.
Answer with
Nope,
her.
I don't see it. Ain't no way. I believe these two people is having sex
You know what? Goodbye.
before I believe Sheree and Martell, and I don't believe they have. Listen, it does not give their body their physical chemistry. Now, what woman you know gonna tell her friends when describing her man? He gives BDE.
BDE.
No, when
No,
you
he
know
didn't.
when that's
His
your
dick is the
He
smallest.
get it or he got
when
it.
that's
We
your
not
man.
having sex like that, man.
Give
No,
I
it
just
or he
know.
got it.
I'm just saying
He
when
give
that
it
is
or he got it.
when that's your first of all, I should say he gives big
He
D
give it.
energy.
That's not
He
get.
didn't
That's
say he got it. That's
that's
number one. And number two, when you are in a relationship with somebody and that's your new man, and you talking to your girls, especially when you just came from shrimp cocktail dick, okay, and you talking about big BDE, okay. Oh wait, DT, I'm sorry, I
yeah.
missed
I'm
it.
gonna say,
Showing
did you
just to
read
my
it?
head
The super
and
chat.
not
I
to
was
my
gonna tell you.
heart.
Didn't
Thank
see
you
me
so
Yeah,
much
turn
for
around
the
on the
super chat,
super chat.
DT. I appreciate it. This live is sponsored by the Coochie Poppers for Christ. We will have Airhead
that's not
concert coleslaw teaching the song of songs this week for Bible study. Oh, I'm gonna miss that Bible study.
that him. I'm not gonna be there. Satan gonna be there. I'm done.
But I will say this, and you get that thing from the first time, and you coming from shrimp cocktail that lasted 5 seconds to big dick energy. First of all, you ain't gonna tell your girl he gives BDE. You gonna be like, man, girl, let me tell you something, girl. That broke my bag. Big had me swimming all out of my jumpers in that bitch trying to act like I could still breathe, and I
All
couldn't.
your friends know
He hurt
I'm
my
not
leg
talking
every which
to your
like.
ass. Why? Because I'm laid
shit.
out. Okay, how about that?
I'm just no, that you ain't making
Long
that
as
phone
you
call the
know.
day it happened. But I'm
Long as
saying
you
when you
know.
talking to your girl, you gonna be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I was up on that thing. I was fine. Like you gonna get very descriptive. That's number one. Number two, if that's your man like that, y'all in a relationship like that, you pumping that thing like that. You know what I'm saying? He pumping that thing like that. He gonna put that hand on the small of your back, the nape of your back for using, other words besides the small of your back. The little part that zip right before your ass, and he gonna be pushing you through the crowd like, hey, y'all, this is my friend. Da 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 da. You gonna get an introduction. You're not going this way, and he not going this way. Furthermore, why was she knocking on the door to tell him hello when she's supposed to be his old lady in his town? Girl, why you wasn't coming down the steps in a bathrobe or some joggers in one of his t-shirts? They ain't fucking.
Hello.
That little description made me a little turned on. I had some thoughts.
Turn it right from the camera.
Putting a hand on the nape of and the small
I'm
of
just
your
saying, you know what I'm
back.
saying? You know how that man
Right
gonna be
there.
like, that man gonna be
Yes, God.
you know what I'm saying? The way Sheree be baby, that whole ponytail was been sweating the whole time. She was like this with her straw in her cup.
Waiting for somebody to walk over to her and be
Waiting
like,
for
"Are you
somebody to say
Sheree?"
something to
Yeah,
her.
what are you doing? Girl, I would have worked that whole room. Martell would have been looking for me. I would have never stood where he could see me the whole time. He would have been like, y'all seen Sheree? Yeah, because I'm working the whole room. Because I'm the celebrity too. And not only that, I want you to look for me. Like she just plays it so silly to me. Like I'm like, Sheree, you older than me, love. Why don't you know how to do what you're supposed to do? Yes, ma'am.
I think she know how to do it. She just not doing it with Martell.
Purposely. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Can I
Cause
ask
Sheree
a
is a big old
sidebar
freak.
question?
Big old freak.
Hey, what's her birthday? Let's look at I want to know what's her
I'm just
birthday.
saying, Sheree
Can
is a
I
big
ask
old
a
freak. You can look at
sidebar
her and tell
question?
it's just not with him.
I
Sheree
would
gives
I
me
would hope
shell
she
for a man on an
I
air
would
mattress,
hope she
just
would
like Phaedra Parks. Yep.
that body she got, she should be. But
And I
I
ain't
don't
mad at it. Sheree not an ugly woman, and she's a fine woman. Sheree is fine for her age,
She
but
fine.
I'm telling you,
She's
Sheree can
53.
do a 360 on the Zick. Okay,
She's
Zick with a Z.
53. Oh,
Zick with a Z.
she that hot ass Capricorn. She born a,
You know
on
she a
January
freak.
2nd. January 2nd.
You know she a freak.
She a freak. Yeah, yeah, okay. I just want to know. Okay, go
Can I
ahead.
ask a
Oh, you know
sidebar
what?
question?
Her and Martell are both Capricorns, right? I think
Yes.
he's in December and she's in January. They're
Yeah, so they
different.
nasty. They're nasty.
Yeah.
If Sheree and Martell is fucking, Martell and Mel are fucking, and we know they are clearly not. I'm just saying, even though they're divorced, even though Mel can't stand this
I'm
man,
not gonna with
they
you.
still exude more sexual chemistry
I
than
agree with
him and
that.
Sheree.
Well,
I
that's
agree.
the truth. That's the
I agree
truth.
with that.
It's not giving that, but on to the
On to the
next.
next.
Wait. I have a sidebar question if I may approach the bench.
Record
This
it
is
tomorrow night.
do your shameless plug. Watch Messy Court
Come on,
tomorrow on
raindrop with
Nola
the
Reed.
shameless plug.
Watch Messy Court on Nola Reed's channel on tomorrow. Go ahead and set your notifications so that you can see your courtship. Judge Nola Reed's and one of these the defense, or will she be on prosecution tomorrow? The lawyers, California cutie. I don't know who's on the docket tomorrow, but just tune in because you're sure to have a good time. Okay, back to the thing.
Yes.
So, Destiny was there. Cause why? How do we know? Because we seen the pictures in her Cookie Monster outfit. Did y'all notice how they conveniently did not show her one time?
I didn't see her. I didn't know until you just said she was there. I did not know she was there.
Yes, you did know she was there.
I
Because
didn't see
remember
her.
her in no, you didn't see her, and it's been a while since they filmed this. But you remember when the show was off, we heard about the big to do that happened between Destiny and Chris Fletcher and his wife. That was
Oh,
that Martell's event.
I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't put the ones and twos together. Go ahead, princess.
I wanted to see that fight. We could have put, I mean, Chris and Miss Nell on there, like, get that girl a cameo. I mean, it might have been the only thing she would have been there, but I want to see that fight.
They said you was fire, bitch.
Listen, I wanted to wait on it, but anyway, outside of that, Sheree and Marcel stood whatever. So we kicked up the mess because Stormi was with the mess. So KeKe there, Stormi there, and Stormi's like, I didn't like Tiffany at first, but because I thought she was messy, and now after my conversation, I'm realizing that she's messy, and I'm like, girl, just like you, but next, moving forward, and I'm saying moving forward, but. Well, you said this, and then Tisha showed the text message. Well, let's go get Tisha. And Tisha was like, I really don't care about the text message. And KeKe like, but what you got to understand is we are cousins. We are cousins. And I'm like, shit, I mean, I couldn't really be mad at KeKe for that argument because at the end of the day, like me and my family may beef, but at the end of the day, you better not get out of line with my family. So I kind of understand that mindset, but I'm like, girl, it's the same family who dragged you under the bus, played victim, and then not everybody not liking you because they feel like you was disloyal to your cousin. Meanwhile, she was disloyal to you first. But you back drinking that Kool-Aid of everybody appeased Tisha, and I'm not liking it. I'm gonna let you know right now. Yes, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. So then she gone off. KeKe going up because you sent me that text message, and Tiffany like, what text message? I was liking this because it said go KeKe in support of a black woman. And I'm like, girl, Tiffany, no, you wasn't. Your ass was being messy because you wanted that tea too. We find out that Tiffany said that Tisha is only owner on paper and Marsau runs the business. You know what I'm saying? Because how do you get put out of your office? Tiffany is saying what the rest of us are thinking. Once again, not a lie. You did get put out of your husband. And she's saying all of these people is talking about he's cheating. Where there's smoke, there's got to be fire, because that is the one thing she will not talk about. Why won't she talk about it? I'm saying Tisha said, well, with everything that's going on, why is she talking about me? Why is she talking about my marriage? And I'm like, girl, that word definitely has a G in it, more than one. It does not have a S or an H. Marriage. Say it with marriage.
With you, I'm not.
Not marriage.
I ain't doing it.
Not marriage. What's the deal? What's your problem with me? Because I don't care about what this tweet she liked about KeKe, but what's the deal with me? And why don't you like me? And let me tell you what she need to do. What you said, feisty. In honor of the approaching month that honors the people that Kim Burrell housed in her home.
Sheree had the most sexual chemistry with that female friend she had on the show season 2 and 3.
Who let God be true quickly in advance? Oh, Bashata. Oh, Bashata. Okay. And I'm like, child, this don't make no sense what you're talking about because you always want to come for, and I'm like, yet here we are again. Somebody want to come for your marriage, and then you say, well, with all the stuff that's going on around her about her marriage, she would want to be quiet. But you the same person want to holler about, oh, you trying to tear up a young black family. Now, Tisha, let me dig in your ass real quick and I'm going to give them the flow. First of all, bitch, Tiffany ain't saying not a motherfucking thing that don't nobody think. People, hoes been claiming your husband. Your husband just cheat with the right type of hoes. He don't mess with the girls like Martell mess with. He mess with the ones that got stuff to lose and know how to keep their damn mouth closed, okay? Because they don't want to blow up their spot. Either they got a good job or husband and don't want to blow up their spot, or they don't want to be ridiculed by all of these fans out here. Okay. So they keep their mouth shut. That is the only thing. And let's not act like you don't know about what your husband is out here doing, my love, while you sitting up here talking about he liked the picture on the ass before iPhone even had likable capabilities. Bitch, please. That was recent. Then you couldn't even bust him right because you couldn't even hold it up on your chest. And when it comes down to you don't have no control in your marriage, no, you don't. Your husband may not know where you at right now, but I guarantee you don't know where he at majority of the time. And if you were more than the owner on paper, then baby, you should have pulled up to him when he said that man had your desk. You should have took his desk and said, but I own 85% of this. 85% of this is mine, and your 15% ass can sit the fuck on the floor. That's what you can do. Marsau tell you when to do, when to go, how to go, when to do, how to move. You was around here looking for somewhere else for a business that you own. So Tiffany ain't saying nothing about your marriage that the people didn't already know. Meanwhile, you trying to bring a rumor about her cheating with someone on Lewis. Meanwhile, she's pregnant. Also, which going to lead to rumors of, is Lewis really her baby daddy? Girl, go to shit. But you always want to talk about somebody want to break up your long-term marriage. Girl, fuck you, fuck your marriage, because it ain't nothing but a piece of paper and real no marriage either, because that man don't like you either. And quiet as it's kept and loud as I'ma say it, you don't like his ass either. Because if you got the schedule sucking your man dick, you don't like him. You do it whenever the time get right. Hey, meet me upstairs in the bathroom. You'll bend it over, bust it open. Girl, go to hell. Your ragged ass marriage. And KeKe, calm your ass down, girl, because your team doing too much. You and Stormi. If doing too much was a person, my God, it is y'all two in human form. Y'all doing too much. I could take the next 2-3 episodes without y'all. Carlos, when the fuck is the reunion coming? When is the season finale? Because I am over it. This season here is over. Girl, I don't know, but the season needs to be over.
Damn, we
already.
Just where we at? 7 and 8? 6 and 7
and 8. We better not have no damn mid-season. We bet. Listen, I don't want to.
We better not do an A and B and C and D.
I don't want.
You made me just choke for a second. But last season, remember, I made this speech. We did Love and Marriage. Huntsville had 22 episodes. Was that something? Yeah.
However, too many.
20 something.
It's too many.
It's too many. I do not want to go through summer, spring, winter, and fall. Nobody should have to deal with 4 seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I didn't think we would be back so soon. We just had the reunion in New Year's Eve, which I'm like, why you have shows on weird ass days like this? But we just had the
that was actually
the reunion on New Year's. Mm-hmm. And in April, we back on the air again. Most shows don't do it that soon.
I guess he trying to get
and another thing. Shout out to my cousin Rant Ricardo. While you talking about everything else and every other damn show talking about raindrops, while you about to give us a Love and Marriage Detroit, you need to go ahead and put the real of Love and Marriage Huntsville on TV, because it ain't even quiet. Loud as everybody know, the social media edition get way more ratings than OWN do. How about you produce that shit on the TV? Because this shit is boring. I digress. Y'all give y'all opinion on that scene.
I think we would do good on For Carlos King. We're far more interesting. The real bloggers of YouTube.
Your opinion on the scenes?
I don't forget where we were. Oh, I want to say between that episode and the next episode,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that in the confessionals, that Tisha is tired of us dragging her ass for her thick tongue, and she is learning how to say marriage. She is being very intentional about it, and you can tell that
Just slow your mouth down. Just slow down when you say
she
it.
slows down
Yeah,
and
that's all it
says
is. You just speak fast.
marriage.
And it's okay. Nobody really cares. Like, but if you're trying to sound educated, then slow your words down. That's the thing. You can't be sitting here. I'm a boss and I own 85% of my company and I can't enunciate. That's they just don't go together. That's all. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
I mean, it doesn't. Being a reading teacher, don't be. Let's be clear. In the words of AT2,
Mhm.
I speak a lot of Ebonics. It's just by choice, but you don't want to be on my Facebook page because they call me a grammar Nazi. Um, don't send me erroneous texts when your ass can't spell.
Right.
I'm going to let you have it. So I find it highly entertaining for whatever reason when everybody drags her for filth for her English enunciation because she is and her mother is from Bessemer and it shows. So her being intentional and trying to sound like a made businesswoman that she is, that everybody is hating on her and coming for her, I give you an A for effort. At least you're trying and you know that you're on a national platform and on national TV, and it matters, Tisha. But you know what doesn't matter to us? Your motherfucking marriage, okay? We don't give a fuck about your marriage, okay? We already know that Marsau is your man and you gonna stick beside him. uh Rehashing all of this stuff about your cousin and what they had said and she had said and going back with Tiffany story. I really don't give a fuck. That's all I got to say. Because if I had anything to say, I forgot before we got.
Well, I just got back from refilling my drink.
Can I get a refill?
I did went to go do that, but we were talking about the scene. Is that the scene with Stormi and them, or we're
Yeah,
not?
yeah. And the text message, and after KeKe and Tiffany made up in Melody House, they had broadcast the text message and rehashed it out because Stormi said, well, maybe what you said ain't really what you said, and you really ain't hashed things out. So we got to put it all on the carpet. Mm.
Um, when Stormi left to go get, let me go get Tisha. This part, I'm glad we are talking about this part because I kind of laughed at this part. This is the part earlier when I was saying how they are trying to earn their check and trying to do a lot and trying to, uh, see which one of them is gonna make the bigger splash for me. So
Right.
when Stormi said, you know what, no, I'm about to go get Tisha. Then she went and got Tisha, and then they explained the whole thing. Tisha said, "This was a thing." Tisha said, "Yeah, I really don't care about that text because that me and my cousin, we already. It's not about that. I'm just trying to figure out why you guys keep trying to really come for my marriage, or why we talk about that. If anything, I just laughed that Tisha kind of shaded Stormi like, girl, I'm not even worried about that text. None of that stuff. Because it really wasn't that serious. Stormi was like grasping for straws and it was like you can see it. And I was just like, girl, you trying to make this moment between the cousins. Don't you understand they're cousins? I don't think they're cousins. Like we can argue, fuss, and fight just like sisters and brothers. Cousins are the same way. Like we argue, fuss, and fight, and then We got a family function we got to come to. Grandmother gonna be there, and we got to be there, whether we like each other or not. So you should never really try to come in between. Yeah, girl, hey. No, but I know, but no, I just feel like they were trying to. Stormi was trying to come for a moment. It fell flat, and that was it. Go ahead, Nola. Next scene. And, yeah.
Sheree shows up and knocks. Oh no, no, no. Sheree standing there with her cup. I hit the microphone off. Sheree standing there with her cup, looking for someone to pay her attention. And the only person who gave her attention was Tiffany. And I was here for it. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall
Tiffany
we?
gave her all that attention.
So
She was
Tiffany
looking.
walked over there with that belly sitting up there like this. Can I talk to you? I said, hey, why, Tiffany, why are you walking up here talking about Sheree? Can I talk to you? Like, this is Barbara meet Shirley around this piece. Can I talk to you? And Sheree was like, oh, yeah, yeah, finally, I'm not by myself. Oh, but the time she didn't know she was just Tiffany said, hey there, girl, how you doing? Now I'm gonna say what Tiffany said in my own language, okay? She said, hey girl, how you doing? Skip the pleasantries. Girl, have you met Mel yet? So you been around her children and you ain't met her? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Then they cut to Tiffany in a confessional. Oh, I'm gonna have to get them together because I got to always look out for my girl Mel. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, girl, because they ain't about to be no blended family. But go ahead on. Tiffany's like, I'm asking these questions because I just want to be nosy. And I'm like, girl, I'm glad you asked them because the rest of the people around here scrating around the bush like we don't know what the hell going on and that this is some bullshit in a fake ass relationship. Only people seem to know is Tiffany and Kimmi, okay? Because them the only two called it out. But let's go. So that's just a guy. So how I feel being with a known cheater. And Sheree saying, well, girl, I mean, I watch your show and you a cheater too. Okay. And I'm like, Sheree, and you is not, you is she by she lying. Because this hoe, and yeah, I said hoe, and I'm saying it from my heart. Hoe, you set up on that reunion stage last year on Row House stage in that orange looking like pictures of fucking paradise. Okay, looking like bird prey, sitting up there on that stage, and it was like when Andy specifically said about Martell and his history, and you're sitting up there talking about no, I don't watch the show, so I don't know what's going on. So you mean to tell me you watched the show long enough and you know about Tiffany cheating, but you don't know about his whack ass cheating? His cheating is the whole storyline, basis and premises of this show. His cheating is what jumped this off. Ma'am, go to hell. And that's why I ain't mad at Tiffany. And then Tiffany slid up again. And she said, so you think he's still in love with Mel? And then she said, Sheree said, well, no, not from the conversations that she said. And Sheree and Tiffany sat back and did one of them, well, really? Because Kimmi had a little party, girl. I'm just letting you know what your man was doing while you wasn't here, girl, because, it's girl code, okay? And he was following Mel around like a sick little puppy dog. And I was like, yes, Tiffany, girl, yes, he was, okay? Yes, he was. He was one Mel. He was trying to walk Mel to a car, and Mel was looking at him like, baby, leave me alone. And he just kept following Mel around. And I was like, and Tiffany did not tell one lie because that is exactly what happened. And then Tiffany was like, what? I don't know why they're looking at me like that. I ain't asking no questions that the millimeters and the raindrops ain't asking. And I was tickled. I said, not the raindrops.
I cannot. I can't.
Not the raindrops, Tiffany. You better eat this goddamn confessional with your belly. I am here for it in your leopard. And then she said, because her and Mel got to meet, because I would want to be in community with the people that's in my thing. So that's going to be around my children. And I'm like, Tiffany, you like every other woman in the world. Sheree knew exactly what the hell you was saying. And then she sat up there and said, well, I met Mel. And then Tiffany was like, whoa, so you know Mel before you got together? Girl, what kind of bullshit you on? She by she a hoe? Is that what this is? That was Tiffany's reaction. And she was like, oh, no. I didn't know her like that. I was doing a book signing in somewhere, she said, in Alabama. And I'm like, girl, That book went nowhere, just like them joggers you were selling, just like the fashions that you was trying to do 30 years ago. Um, anyway, but apparently Mel was asked her to take a picture or whatever, and she took a picture with Mel and Martell Jr., which is the picture that was floating around on the internet when people said that Sheree and Mel had known each other. So Tiffany was like, "Oh, okay, so it's kind of like an admiration." She was like, "Yeah, she knew who I was, but I didn't know who she was." And I'm like, "Girl, y'all just about big as each other." And quiet as it's kept, and loud as I'ma say it, her clothing line with Jay Bolin has already released what? Ranting, you did it take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 collections. I mean, it's not really 20, but I will say it's more than what She by She Not has put out. And it is legitimately sold out, not a fake website being crashed. Bitch, go to hell. You are very aware of who she is. You are supposed to be a fashionista, however you say the goddamn word, and you a damn sure have the body for it. However, we have yet to see you walk in a fashion week in New York, Paris, Milan, or in front of Chateau Thelma that you call your house. The only runway that you have hit is walked from your driveway down to the car. The only fashion shopping we have seen you do was when Marlo had them people come to your house last season, and we pretended that you bought it like you ain't returned all that shit when the cameras left up out the house. Take this out of here and refund this back to my car because I can't pay no bill. We know you don't pay, so you don't pay. You buy great value goddamn chips, so we know you ain't paid 16,000 whatever the total was for no Louis nothing. Okay, stop it. You are well aware of who that woman is, just like
She know who you are.
who you are.
She know you know who you are.
Let's
Are
be
we safe from the dragging yet?
let's be clear, okay? And Tiffany was like, "Well, girl, I mean, Tiffany looked at her like, bitch, I ain't a cheater. Okay, I cheated. And I want y'all people out there who talking about, well, Sheree was right. Sheree was right. No, Sheree ain't right because there's a difference between you cheated and a cheater. A cheater is still cheating. She
Mm.
cheated. And y'all want to sit up here and do all of this jiffing just because y'all don't like Tiffany. Look, 1976, as my cousin Ranting so affectionately called her, or maybe it's 74, whatever it is. She was born in the 70s, according to my cousin Ranting. Okay, wherever she is, her storyline was boring last year, and it was straight up shout out to Ranting again. No storyline hit the unemployment line, but this year she is definitely getting this started, and I am here for it. Okay, she is bringing a mess, she's bringing a drama, and she's asking all the questions that the millimeters and the raindrops been asking, and we here for it. Y'all mad at her because she asking the questions and trying to get the answers that we've been putting on social media all damn summer since they paid Freddie O to take them pictures and then walking a dog in the goddamn park. By the time we get some goddamn answers, and she by she nothing could not give y'all a goddamn answer. And then this was the kicker. Tiffany say, "Well, I mean, you think your coochie muscles good enough to keep him at home?
Ooh, that was
You think
treacherous.
your coochie good enough to keep him?" And you know why she asked that? Because they all know he's still fucking this baby mama. They all
We
know
go
he's still
so
rumbling.
long.
Girl,
We
yes,
slow.
indeed.
He's
When
slim
she,
and swollen. You
let
tell
me,
me he's slim
He's still
swollen.
getting chicken and
Slim
coleslaw.
let me
swollen.
tell you something. When she said
I'm
something, when
just
Coach
talking
Love said
easy.
something, and Sheree's response was that she was deceased, and yes, I said deceased because she said I'm old and cold, and I'm like old and cold belongs in the morgue, bitch. That's dead. That's not a read. That's not a comeback. But I digress, okay? And Ariel sat up there and said, I let him go to the chateau, but keep playing with me, and I'll release the doorbell footage, the camera footage, the ring footage of him when he came to my house last night and he left this morning. So see, he is still a cheater because if he was supposed to be your old man, and if y'all don't know what an old man, because that's what we say in New Orleans, old man, old lady, okay? If he was supposed to be your old man, then why he was spending on his baby mama house? If he was supposed to be your old man, why he was also seeing Boom Boom Belinda, who tried to walk back the fact that she
Ooh,
had a post with
let me
his
do it.
daughter on it,
Real
calling,
into that.
calling
Real
her
into that.
the bonus
Boom, boom.
mom, okay? Calling herself the bonus mom to his children, and then showed up at his hoochie daddy. I got suit launch with a whole nother woman. So yes, he is a cheater. All while still fucking his baby mama.
Hey, Uni Boo, you ain't late. I
Shout out
mean, you missed
Tiffany.
us. Sorry, go ahead.
Shout out Tiffany for asking the right questions. Okay. Shout out to you, Tiffany. We love and appreciate you for that, girl. Keep being messy and asking all the questions we want to ask. But wait till you have that baby to keep asking a few more questions, because I see on the next episode you're gonna be passing out and stuff. You got to learn how to ask the messy questions calmly. But Sheree, girl, Tiffany was with a 13 hand of spades and you had no books, you did not make board. You, but you and Martell can look cute in some hoochie daddy suits, but you thought he was all of that and he treats you so well because he picked you up from the airport. Ain't that amazing? Ain't God good? I found a man who don't make me get a cab or Uber. He picks me up from the airport. Hallelujah. You have a good man, girl. But I see y'all unfollowed each other on social media in my Jamie That's Me voice. Good luck. What y'all got to say about it?
I'm listening, princess. Go ahead.
You can go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go? Tiffany, thank you for asking the questions that we really wanted to know. I just wish it wouldn't have came off so much like Sheree wasn't prepared for it, because I think it would have came off better if she was prepared. You threw her for a loop. You got Sheree
Sheree
like
ain't never been prepared. Why are we acting like Sheree was a reader? Her most iconic
she's
lines
never
out
been.
of all the years that y'all have been
Never
talking
been.
about this celebrity, her most iconic lines is
Who
fix
gonna
that,
check me, boo?
fix that
Yeah.
body and who
No,
gonna
no, no.
check me, boo.
Who
That's
gonna
it.
check me, boo? It's
That's
her,
it. That's
her
all we
favorite.
got.
That's the
Somebody
only
else drop.
that one, and grabbing Kim's wig, like
And I need
almost
y'all to talk about
pulling
she
it.
grabbed wigs. No, she just shifted the
She
wig.
almost
You know,
tugged
I
it.
have to shift my wig right now. That's all she did. Y'all see how it's
She
moving?
tugged it.
She
Yeah,
shifted that.
it ain't
That's
gonna.
all she did. She did a little wig shift. That's it.
And
But I
Kim's
mean,
didn't
you know,
move.
It
Yeah,
was
Kim's
a
didn't
if
move.
wig
y'all have
shift.
some
He land.
iconic Sheree lines, go ahead and put them in the chat. Put y'all iconic she by she not comments in the
Right.
chat while Cutie
Fix
go
that
ahead.
face.
Yeah, fix that face. That's what
Fix
you
that body.
and them teeth.
Fix that face.
Fix
Baby,
that face.
huh?
Fix them teeth.
Ooh,
Those back.
ooh, ooh,
She
ooh,
said,
And
there
I
go
most
mean,
one.
definitely.
Ooh,
while you was
ooh,
around
ooh,
there, can't pay for
ooh,
Most
your
definitely.
house. While you was around there, can't pay for your house. Nene was cashing checks by that man whose name I will not say. But y'all go ahead. Put all y'all iconic she by she not lines
Please do.
in the
So
comments while Cutie give her commentary.
yeah, so for me, Tiffany did ask the right questions. We all were thinking. I don't know if in that moment that I would have did that. I think thank goodness she is pregnant. Not that it would have went to blows. I never want to see women fight like that. I would love to see y'all fight with your mouths, and and we get that, because I'm at an age where like putting my paws on people. Like I had to promise my husband that I don't do that. Not that I was like a really fighter, but I don't do well with disrespect. So um, I'm glad I would have just I don't want to see them fight, but if they can talk it out and talk about each other real quick, I don't care. Um, Sheree to me handled it well. The only problem I had with Sheree is when she asked her, so do you think that Martell still has feelings for his for a male? And she was like, I mean, no, I don't think that, not from the conversations we have. And for me, you have been an ex-wife, you have been your ex-wife with kids. So you do know that that love don't go nowhere. Like I don't care. That's why you was able to sit in the car with that weird ass in Ninja, who is your ex-husband, who told you, you choked me. Well, did I do it tight enough? Were you ever to breathe? Like that kind of stuff. Like we understand that you have been triggered or you have been through trauma. So we understand that you can, there's certain ways that you deal with stuff. I just feel like she wasn't being truthful. We all know that, yeah, Martell does care for his baby's mother. is always going to care for his baby mother. And anybody that messed up in a relationship, and no matter how much he tries to put it on Mel, we all know Mel didn't mess up on him. He messed up on Mel. So he's the one that got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So he's the one that's always gonna love her. He's always gonna have love for her. He's always gonna wish and have regrets. That's just how life is. And if it was the foot on the shoe on the other foot, it would be that too. But in this moment, yeah, Mel's the one who didn't really do anything wrong, and Martell is the one that messed up. So when she said that, I was like, I would have been better off if you would have said, like, he's always going to care about his kid's mother, and I wouldn't be with him if he didn't. That would be a problem. He should care about her. He should care about her well-being. They share the kids and will walk. So when she said that part, and like, no, I don't really feel like he cares about her like that. I was like, girl, okay. I need y'all to get it together. I need y'all to figure it out, because that don't even make sense. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, me and my kids, older kids' father, we got into it a lot. To this day, I love him. I do care about it. If anything happened to him, do I have the same kind of love when I was with him? No. But if anything happens to him, yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with it. Anybody come for him, disrespect him in a manner where I'll be like, yeah, that's still my kid's father. Yeah, I'm gonna have that. Am I in love with him? No. Do I love him? Yes. Did we have a past? Yes. So for me, I just wish Sheree would have been more. It would have came off more organic, and we would have believed y'all relationship more. That's how I feel. I just feel like y'all didn't. It didn't come across organic to me. It came across more like, we're just on the show. We're gonna see where it goes. We don't know where it's going. However, we figure it out, and I don't like that. I want it to be way more organic than that. So I didn't like that. Tiffany,
Did what needed to
you
be
was out of
done.
line. You was out of line. You were out of line. Asking that lady, I'm trying to get to it because I can't see it. The bar is at hell. I can't. I cannot. The bar is at hell. I'm not gonna do it with
I
you.
don't know why that's so
Carol,
funny.
Carol, I'm not doing it with you tonight. I'm not
I
gonna do
don't
it
know why that's so funny to me.
just because a bar can't be no lower. If it's at hell, the gutter is way up here.
Dated Martell, you are in the gutter. I mean, just
No, but if you in hell, your gutter is up here and the hell is up here. Like, woo, the bar is way low. No lower than a snake belly. It's low, low. All I'm saying is, yeah, it just Tiff, I can't wait to the next season. I can't wait for our next episode. Any thoughts for you, Princess?
child. I just had to mark myself safe from the dragon that no Maurice did.
Oh,
It
Jesus.
made me want to hide up under this guy during death. And first of all, I didn't know that she was coming like that for
Me
this.
either.
Now you know I have to give it all to you. Number one, Tiffany was wrong as hell. And if I were Sheree, even as a non-violent person, I might would have turned up on her or would have walked off directly from her. Because the minute she was so cavalierly asked me, how's it feel to date a cheater? I did like the comeback was she said, you know I watch your show and you are a cheater. But I probably would have said something far more slick and less classy than um, what she did. You know, I would have said something. Are you asking me how the dick is? Like I would have retorted with something very quick and ignorant because how dare you ask me any type of question like that? How is it to be with you? How is it to be with your husband? Get out of my face because I don't know her. Okay. So she confessed, I watch your show. And as we refer to Carlos the King, Nola is right. She did say she did not watch the show. But Carlos the King said, I had to realize that Sheree is a big fan of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she watches the show all the time. So he did confirm that she is, in fact, she the liar. And so I was here for that confirmation.
I
You
like
have
that.
to be careful. You have to be careful of these things that y'all say down to the Huntsville, down to the roll on reality TV, because it may in fact come back and bite you in the ass. But ma'am, when you get indignant with me and I quote, so you think your pussy is good enough to keep him as a cheater? The answer might be yes. It might not be good enough to keep him from cheating, but it's good enough to keep it in his mouth. See, that's how vocal I get when you get vocal with me. How dare you? Have you had it, ma'am? Why are you worried about my vagina politics? Go on somewhere and mind your business. Did we want to know some of the questions? No, I don't care how it feels to be with the cheater, but I want to know, how long is you planning to keep this little relationship up? Yes, there are some questions that I am curious that she asked, but I just don't like the way she asked them. They're very ignorant and intrusive. I think Tiffany needs to learn the finesse game a little bit more. Maybe just let it slide it in so it comes out like butter. She may be like Martell. She just don't know how to slide it in and come on out. She just want to jack it and just
He
come
don't
on.
know how to slide it in and come on out apparently, because if he did, he wouldn't have that outside baby. Next.
They don't
I
know how to slide it on in. They just jam it on in and come for the kill. You can't do that. You gotta know how to
It's some
finesse.
cool, man.
Yes, uncool.
Finesse. Yeah,
Okay, uncool.
finesse. Finesse.
Tiffany, I understand your assignment, and you say you don't sugarcoat things. I'm not a person that sugarcoats things. But by the time I get done with you, you won't even know that I asked. I'll be already be done. And that's the way you need to come at these people. But I understand she wants to keep her job. She's here for the mess. And I'm thankful for that interview because it made me understand her just a little bit more. Also, you on this bull? Okay. Well, then I can completely expect bull from you for on a consistent basis. But please, just because you're pregnant, don't think you safe, honey. Go ahead and have a nice day, Paul. I would have walked away. Have a nice day, bitch. Have a nice day. Thank you.
I got a question.
Yes.
I got a question. Yes, Riri. Yes, she is a fan because unlike her, Mel was able to put out high fashion pieces. Um, but so are you saying Tiffany should just say, "Hey, Sheree girl, how you doing?" Yes, love, nice
Oh,
to
no,
meet
no, no,
you.
no, no.
No, no, no,
Listen,
no. I'm
are
not
you gonna
finished.
be Tiffany or are you gonna be Sheree?
I'm gonna be both. You know how I do.
Oh
I'm
Lord,
asking you how you think this should have went.
Because I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it. You be Sheree.
I'm just asking.
You
Okay.
said
You coming at me how Tiffany came at her? Come
yes,
at
yes,
me.
yes,
Come
yes,
at
yes.
me how Tiffany came at
I
her.
don't have a straw, but we're gonna pretend.
And I'm gonna be she by she not.
Hmm. Hey,
and I'm
girl,
gonna let my
how you doing?
Hey girl.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you here. I'm
Yeah,
I'm so
anything
happy
for
to
my
see that you.
storyline.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you escorted Martell. It's good to see y'all together for real. Girl, they be talking online or whatever. So I
Girl,
mean,
always.
you look good though. Well, if they're not talking about you, you're not popping. So any news is good news. You know what I'm saying, girl?
Okay,
You
did you
know,
get you some She by Sheree? I'm gonna give you a discount. The website is back
I'm
working.
waiting for your man. He said he would buy us all some. So yeah, girl. But
Oh, girl,
I
but listen,
got
don't
you.
wait on him. If you want something, I got a discount for you.
Okay, girl, I got you.
Okay.
I'm pregnant right now, so I want to get that body back.
We have
I want to
we
be
have
look like
pregnant
you
pieces
when
too.
I grow up.
We have
So
pregnant
yeah,
pieces.
yeah, girl. So I see you doing the business. Like, so how you and Martell doing, girl? Is it giving what else needs to be gave?
It's giving what it needs to give for Roha to have me back for another check. Yes, it is.
Okay, so y'all getting checks together.
Mhm.
So is this like, is it long term, or is it just for the cameras? Girl, you ain't got to say,
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'll,
girl,
I'll turn my mic off.
it depends on what you consider long term. Long term to some people is 2 weeks. Long term to some people is 2 months. It is what it is, and right now we taking it day by day.
Okay, Ariana took it day by day for 5 years, while he was
Oh, well,
with
see,
him.
that would be implying that I have a bird brain, of which I do not. I have common sense, okay? You don't know nothing about me. I am she by she returns. I use the merchandise and return it. She was playing for keeps. I'm not.
Hell no. Oh hell no.
Okay, I am Tiff, Anee of Tiff and Lou, and we are down here in Huntsville. We do things just a little bit differently. So, girl, I'm trying to school you on how to get it done. Okay,
Oh,
so I
girl, I
want to
ain't
know,
from
how do you
Huntsville. I'm
get
from
it done,
Atlanta.
girl? Do you do it cowgirl or backwards? Because Ariana been doing all of that, and you know what Martell says, you got to slob on his knob like corn on the cob. So I just want to know, is you giving what she's giving so that you can keep him over there in Atlanta and bring him away from Huntsville?
Oh, well, see, keyword, she was doing what she was doing to trying to keep him. I'm not trying to keep him, girl. I'm just having fun. Let's call it what it is. He's a little on candy with out in his feet stink because he don't never wear no socks. Okay, I am here to make an appearance. Do you not know who I am? I am She by Sheree, Real Housewife of Atlanta OG. I came here to bring y'all some class and help boost y'all viewers because that's what Carlos wanted me to do. Did y'all get this footage production? Yeah, break the fourth wall and get all of it because she trying me right now. I need you to
Oh, I'm
understand.
not trying. I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
trying.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just being real.
You
I
are,
thought you
but
was
I'm
a
gonna need
real.
you.
I
Oh, I
thought you
am
was a
keeping it
real
real.
bitch.
So
So
keeping it
I thought
real
I
right
would come to
now.
you as one
Keeping
real
it real
bitch
right
to
now was
another
letting you know
real
I
bitch.
came here to help try to save y'all show. Martell is light work for me. So no, I'm not doing what Ariane is doing because I'm not trying to keep him. He's
Are you
here to
trying to save our show? Or are you trying to save your house and get the note paid? Because
oh
from what I heard, Bob
my
is not
house is
giving you
not
the
paid
money
for.
that
My
you
mama
need
has
to.
awesome credit. Okay, my mama have awesome credit. That's why they call it Chateau Thelma. Okay, I'm not ashamed. My house
Credit
is paid
doesn't
for.
pay the mortgage, but those pictures from Freddie O does. So,
Okay, and now you know my house is paid off. What's next? Do you really have anything else to say? Because what is your point
okay,
at
what
this
is
point?
next? What is next? Is your coochie gonna keep you in business with Martell? What type of transactional
No,
relationship
because
is it?
in order for my coochie to keep me in business, that would be implying I'm a whore. And clearly you don't know who I am because I am the unspoken madam in Atlanta, okay? If you know an African and he want a young a young pretty girl, I'm who they come to, okay? Then why you think I'm always on so many safaris? I am the African connect.
Well, in the
How
honorable
you think
word,
Portia truly met Simon Gubadia, okay? Was already dating that man prior to Fallon. Now I done dropped a little Roha tea on y'all show. And that's it. That's all I'm giving you. Good day, because I really
okay,
don't
well,
have
I
nothing for you.
appreciate the
You're not
tea, girl.
saying
I'm
anything.
definitely gonna go in. But
Oh,
in the
okay, so
words
what
of
else do you have
Iceberg
to
Slim,
say?
you have to be a hoe before you could be a pimp. And you got to try the business before you be about the
No, what
business.
you
So
have to do is
obviously,
study.
your
What
ass
you
been
have to
out
do
there
is
in
study holes so
Atlanta
you
giving
don't
it
make
up to
whole
those
mistakes.
Africans.
That's what you have to do. You have to study holes so you don't make mistakes. And when you come from a family of pimps, it's called an inheritance. You inherit the gene.
A
And not
family of
only did I
whores?
inherit the
Whores?
pimp gene to pimp hoes, I also inherited the pimp hand to smack hoes. And with that being said, Martell, I've had enough of your people. I ain't got time for this bullshit. The drink said
Yes,
black
you
is
do that.
weak. The drink said black is weak. This bitch here, I'm gonna be waiting outside the labor and delivery room because she really trying me. Okay, I'm gonna wear my joggers because nobody else buying them, and I got a fake warehouse full. I ain't got time for this shit.
Not the warehouse full.
Cannot with y'all. Cannot with y'all.
How am I wrong, Kwanzaa? How am I wrong? How am I wrong for the thumbnail, Kwanzaa? Are they not the queens? I'm just
You continue to sip in that drink, sis.
and will thank you.
I cannot.
why y'all be playing? Y'all know I ain't got no sense. And with that being said, the next scene, Sheree went gonna knock on her little boyfriend, friend boy. No, she's supposed to be the girlfriend. I still say she should have been coming down the steps and not knocking on the door. Cause we're not gonna act like she had went go get them on the run. Cause she ain't come back with no packages. She was coming over for the first time that day. So why, if that's your girlfriend, or according to you, princess, if they knocking the boots, it was a big old night for him. He had his coffin cremation number 37. Okay, character face on the magazine cover for Upscale. And yes, I said character because that was too much makeup and airbrushing. He looked like, I swear, he looked like a dead body in a coffin. That's what he looked.
Because
That's what it reminded me of. Like, no, I swear,
because
I'm not
that's the
even.
first time she came over that day don't mean that thing
Uh,
ain't been a quickie. He
girl.
sent her back to the hotel. Matter of fact, he dropped off
But
at the
that's
hotel.
supposed to be your old lady that or your friend with benefits, your friend girl that
His
you
friend girl.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Friend girl.
Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all might think I'm a man or got man tendencies. I don't care. I come all the way out of town to see you. I don't give a damn if it's your grandma's funeral. You gonna give me some dick. Stop playing with me.
Are you gonna be naked? It wouldn't have been no film until I'm about ready to go.
Stop playing with me. I'm not driving out of town because she was talking about I'm just leaving this interview. I'm gonna call you when I get on the road. I'm not driving out of town and you not for to not get no dick. Oh nah. Oh nah. And I'm not getting on the road without my cash app being filled. You got me
4
Right.
hours
you got me
to come
Yeah,
see you
nope.
and the
And
magazine.
I'm not paying for no hotel because y'all noticed she didn't say he paid for the hotel. She said he paid me up on there. Anyway,
He didn't pay
but
but
for
she
the
she
pulled
stayed
up
at
ticket.
his
on
house. She stayed at his house. Remember, Marlene picked up the kids.
child.
Let's go ask Destiny since she wasn't there.
Anyway, that's Destiny is the keeper. I don't care what nobody say. Destiny be cool with all of them, following all of them. Destiny is the keeper. Okay, she is
She
the
want to
keeper to
be.
keep
She
them
want to be
hoes in
part of the
check.
team. She want to be part of the team.
But
Okay.
but anyway, I digress. So Sheree shows up. She tells Martell, yay. So I met everybody. I had met everybody before. It was all cool. Just then the third, the yada yada yada. But your girl Tiffany, yay. She had approached me on some real, I don't know what's what type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she was asking me about, do I think you still in love with Mel? And Martell was like, what? What? And I was like, girl, you should have known from that. What? That was your answer. Yes, girl, he is. We all know it. Um, and then she was like, yeah. So are you still in love with Martell, girl? If you and Martell had been having conversations, my love, that made you feel like he wasn't still in love with her, then my God, you shouldn't have had to ask him that question because you already had the answer. Okay, but we already know you didn't. But with that being said, she was like, well, you did, or you do, or or what you talking about? And he was like, no, 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 it's always gonna be love there. I mean, we had something special. And I say, yeah, girl, he trying to figure out the lies of how to phrase this to you so he could seem like he don't want that lady. Girl, he want that lady. Once again, shout out to Tiffany. I'm just asking what I see, the millimeter see, and the raindrops see. Okay, everybody ain't blind, just you, Sheree. You know what I'm saying? And she was asking me, had I ever met Mel? And he was like, I don't even talk to Mel, which we all know is true. And me and Mel got to figure it out. Yeah, y'all gonna figure it out when you try to stop taking that lady chair, your bald head bastard, and your hoochie daddy ass suits. Okay, worry about that. Okay. Like, and then she even asked me, do you think your coochie is good enough to keep Martell from cheating? He was like, oh, no, no, I'm going to have some type of conversation with her because that is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. I'm gonna definitely have to address that. That was out of line. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, if she made your day feel some type of way, then yeah, you got a right to say something, but child, you just really mad because she had busted. There's certain things that she shouldn't be telling her. But if it was all innocent and you just wanted to walk her to the car, then why was it a problem for Tiffany to say it? I'm just saying, like, yay. Was it invasive? Yay. But I'm gonna say it like this. I was here for Tiffany and every goddamn thing she said. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I was here for it. Next, because I really don't care. These scenes between them two ain't giving because he's sitting up that line and she's sitting up that line asking them damn questions that she already knew. Okay, the answer to, because we all know the answer to it, and I ain't got time for the foolishness and the bullshit to be playing all up in my fucking face. Shout out to Ray Ray for becoming a member. We appreciate you over here, my love. Thank you so much for joining the membership. And if you have not done so already, like the video. Okay, please, please like the video because y'all know what these people was giving. Okay, and all y'all mad out here because Tiffany was out here being Curious George for a paycheck. Meanwhile, we was in the social media streets being Curious George for free. I'm just saying. I rest.
Or is she gonna take that fade for everybody too? The all you curious Georges, is she, when she had that baby, is she gonna take that fade? Because you can't just be willy nilly asking people if they cooch good to keep the man, how it feels to be with a cheater and all this other. You can't be really asking questions like that and not expect somebody to be like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" Now, what would she have said if Sheree said, "Who the fuck you talking to?" And Tiffany would have got all bewildered, turned into the whole Karen that somebody called her later on in the show. What did I say? What did I do? Like, bitch, you know what you fucking said and what you fucking did. Like, don't ask me no dumbass question. Have you met Mel? And if I have, then what? We got your fucking approval? We don't need your approval. Who the fuck are you? We don't need your approval. We don't need anybody that's watching the show approval, to be quite frank. So yeah, she was being a whole asshole asking her these questions, and she better be lucky that Sheree didn't, because Sheree has been in reality TV long enough to have cut your whole scene, chopped your whole head off, and said, "Cut, I'm done. Catch you, y'all better get her. I don't think she know who I am." That just would have been me though. Look, that just would have been me. I'm just saying, as much as we all wanted Tiff or anybody to ask these questions, she still was wrong in asking them. And Martell and trying to stroke Sheree's ego, I feel like he didn't have to do that. Just be like, wow, I'm gonna have to talk to Tiffany, and it's gonna be a conversation, and you don't have to. Um, what was funny? I don't know if you guys caught. Sheree kept saying after everything was said, she said, "Let's talk about it." Did y'all notice she said that after every time, like because she wanted an answer, which means that the questions that Bonehead was asking her, she never asked the question. They're so gaga goo goo on looking at each other and not having no deep conversation about where they really were going. That's why it looks fraud to us. Um, that every time she got to a deep conversation with Martell, she right behind it asked him a question like, "So yeah, let's talk about that. Let's go into that." I was like, "Also, you never asked him that. Also, you don't even have the answer." So when I don't know if it was more the Tiffany asking the question, how she asked him, or were you mad that you have never asked him the question that she's asking you to even have a valid answer? So many things, so many things.
You honestly feel that he's capable of a real deep conversation with
Uh,
you?
Knowing that she's 53 and he's younger than her, why isn't she having the deep conversation with him? Not so much the other way around. Not so much that he's going to divulge any information to her. He's going to be quiet as a church mouse because remember, he's the one that cheated, not the cheater, but he has cheated. So he's gonna lay back and watch what needs to be said. And I feel like we all know that Sheree doesn't make the best decisions when it comes to men, and this is the reason why. You are so goo goo gaga by the way this man looked. let's even go back to your last relationship with Jailbird. Like, I guess it was the look for you because you're not asking the deep enough questions to understand where this relationship should be going. You being a 53-year-old. Now, me, I haven't been single in 20 something years, 24 years this year. So for me, it's different. I don't know nothing about dating. For her, she's a little older. I'm feeling like you're not asking the right questions. If that's your man, you're not asking the right questions. And why did it take Tiffany to ask you the questions for you to turn around and ask him the questions when you're telling him what she said to you? It was just weird to me. Just weird. I'm sorry. I'm ranting like my cousin. But yeah, I just
If
for
you
real.
just screwing somebody, do you sit there and have deep conversations with them, or do you just say, "Come on, keep your surface level," and just
Depending on where the intent is. That's what I said.
they just screwing? They not together.
I
They
know.
together when they together. So we
What
ain't got to talk
They
about
are
nothing. I just want to
they
know
are
what's
not
it
even
hard.
screwing. Like, let's be clear. They are not.
I want to
it
know
can't
what's
be,
it hard. That's
it
it.
can't be because if you were, there's just certain boundaries as an older person, y'all should be doing from here on out. And I just feel like she's not asking the right questions to be involved with him. So back to what you're saying, if they're just screwing, they're not even doing that right because I'm like I said, I'll be all over him. If I'm so attracted to his, like she said, his shoulders, his biceps, his 6 pack, his girl, I'm touching on all of that. Every chance you get, every time you see me, they're gonna be like, dang, kid, there's not a scene where you're not touching them. I know.
They screwing
Mm-mm.
because he wanted to have a triangle in the first episode.
No, he thought she was gonna do that for him.
She is
But
trolling. She is trolling.
I ain't worried about her. Next scene. Next
There is
scene.
no next scene. It is a next episode. All right. So with this one, we just gonna cover the quick points. All right, because we're already at an hour and 54. Okay. So let's cover this. KeKe and Tisha in the call. Okay. Tisha saying how, you know what I'm saying? I I have basically it was good to see them getting along as cousins, cool, yada yada yada. They was on their way to the college alma mater because you have to give back and show love and appreciation and all of that stuff. But then it was like, well, you need to stop and you need to stop speaking on my marriage with a SH. Okay. I don't know why she need to speak on my
And
marriage.
she said marriage in this episode. She said marriage.
Girl, send me the clip in slow motion where she said marriage. Because I heard marriage. I don't know why you're speaking on me and my marriage. Okay, when the rumors are you in because they
It's
bleeped
her
it out.
marriage. It's
Okay,
her
because they bleeped it out. Okay. Oh, by the way, hey Kenny. Hey. Oh, hey. See, I know when Kenny come in the chat. I got to put on my cute voice. Hey Kenny. I'm just playing. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you in here, love. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, they talking all yada yada. And KeKe was like, girl, she messing with him. And she was like, girl, yeah, that's what the streets saying, that they was messing with each other. Now, allegedly, the person that she was talking about was allegedly Tiffany's business partner. But once again, for the person who want to talk about your husband and your weak ass marriage, and we ain't supposed to talk about your weak ass marriage. The person who don't want to talk about it on camera got Carlos to let Carlos know if they talk about your husband and him sticking his zick out the window, you leave. And meanwhile, we all saw his wide body ass back laying up in that bed down to wherever he was in Atlanta where you didn't know. And he's talking about, I was with Chris Fletcher, and Chris Fletcher said, it wasn't me.
all that time.
Me and that nigga was together for this amount of time, and that's it. Cause you and him ain't about to get me caught up with Nell. We saw that was his wide body ass back.
That part.
Then when you tried to prove it wasn't his wide body ass back, y'all went on a cruise boat, on a ship, whatever, the little sailboat for the day on y'all little vacation. And you said that He talk about he doing all of this. She's like, hi, them shouldering, and he done slimmed down a little bit, but that's that same wide body ass back. Okay, that's them same titties that was on the other side of that back, and that's that same ball ass head that we saw. Okay, that's the same one. That's the same one. Y'all don't even know how to look like y'all a romantically attracted couple. Okay, he was laying down and you tried to sit on his face and he was looking like this. Bitch, you made my teeth come out, mama.
Not.
He was looking at you like, girl, what you doing? Listen, let me tell you something. When your man know your body like that, okay, and you backing up, he know how to stick that head up under there like it ain't nothing. So it means you ain't sitting on his face all the time. I guess you better put that on his calendar as well while you talking about somebody else's marriage. The fact that you got to schedule a blowjob for your husband, girl, the fact that you got to schedule sex time with your husband, I think you need to stop worrying about who, when, where, how, and if Tiffany is out here fucking somebody on Big Lou. Okay? And Big Lou, if she is, holla at your girl, because you know I'm not that big. You got that big
Big
brother.
Lou said he gets the one and done.
You know,
Okay.
I believe it. I believe it. And Big Lou, I don't want no kids, so you ain't got to worry about me. And I don't even want you like that because I wouldn't want to have to be in community with Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany is all right. She messy, but I just don't. You know what I'm saying? No, I won't want to do it. But I mean, you know, Tiffany is doing what needs to be done this season, and I'm not mad at it. Okay, but I do not appreciate somebody who always want to talk about people trying to tear down her young black marriage. Meanwhile, she always want to talk about how long they've been together. Bitch, either the marriage is young or the marriage is old. I mean, is it young or is it old? Figure
When
it
it,
out. You
right.
Once
confused.
was
You
young,
confused
but
whether your
now I'm
marriage is
old.
you confused whether your marriage is young and old, just like we confused about how you don't see that man don't like you, won't you, care nothing about you, treat you like shit, disrespect you, is disloyal to you, make you look like a fool, and got you signing up and fucking up your credit for every business loan and grant he want to be out here scamming, scheming, and pussy popping upon. Girl, shut the hell up. Talking about somebody else and they're talking about their marriage. And KeKe, girl, you got a husband too. And you sitting around here with your cousin. And I understand that's your cousin. But certain things with my cousin I would not participate in. Especially my cousin who went and not everybody feel like I am clout chasing trying to be on this show because my cousin is on this show. Meanwhile, that same cousin scooped me out the bag when I was supposed to be a part of the original casting, but she let her old ball mouth bastard ass husband secure me out that bag. Listen, we can kiki about a lot of things, girl, but what we're not about to kiki about is nobody marriage. I would never let my cousin get back that close to me. We would have a good relationship, but I'm not about to do it because the minute something comes up, mark my words, she's going to throw you under the bus and then you're going to be back where you were. Let's talk about it. Because right now you're doing too much, KeKe. You know, I love you and I've been riding for you, but girl, no ma'am. Y'all ain't been back cool enough alone for you to have that kind of conversation with her. Because when it come back and the smoke is on her, Tisha never faces the smoke. All y'all talk about Tisha got hands and Tisha fight and Tisha do this. I ain't did see nothing. Tisha do nothing on this show but whine, cry, bitch and moan, play the victim, throw rocks and hide her motherfucking hand, and then call her mama instead of being a woman and stand up. Why she gonna wear that shirt? Talk about teen wife as an insult. Meanwhile, you just put more money in your enemy pocket. I ain't seen her do nothing but be goddamn dumb. So, girl, we don't give a fuck who Tiffany allegedly out here. But I think it is really awful that you would insinuate that she's cheating on her husband while she's pregnant, which is going to call into question the paternity of her baby. But you was just sitting on a goddamn reunion stage talking about, I'm about to be an auntie. No, bitch, what you about to be is beat the fuck up after I have this motherfucking baby with your dog ass. Now, what y'all got to say? Raggedy hoe. I can't stand that non-speaking ass bitch. While you round here want to talk about who she landed down with allegedly, bitch, you need to be landed down with a goddamn leapfrog. How about that? How about you go back to your alma mater and take some speech courses? Get your little speech therapy. How about you stop white labeling products from Stormi trying to sell them as a beauty product line for your daughter? How about you come up with an original business concept? How about that?
She got the Black Expo.
Go to hell. Because what the fuck is an expo? I know what an expo is.
Not the VTech toys.
Expo is
Tisha is while she want to talk about a black soul, girl. You are the motherfucking black
That
soul. You want to talk about gutter snipe? You and your mama is the president and CEO of gutter snipes.
yeah, that's crazy to call somebody a black soul. That's and especially somebody like Mel. Like get out of here. That's why
That
until
was
you
a reach.
by me, nothing
It
you
was a
do
reach.
won't do
That
anything.
was not a reach. That was. Let me tell you something. You don't get to sit up here and play. Tisha been a gutter snipe from the beginning, and I think
No,
a lot of people.
Tisha was reaching. Don't
Oh,
come
girl,
for
I
me.
thought you were saying that was a
Tisha
reach
was
on her
reaching.
black soul, because baby, I was about to go all the way and lean. I was
I
about to
told
lean
you
all the way back like
that was
Fat Joe.
wrong. No, that was wrong for her to come for Mel. It was a reach, and that was the best thing that she could come up with at the time. Okay, what Google Gaga.
With them raggedy ass puppets, you want to try to make one look
Right.
like you, and it really look like your ragged ass mama
Mm, mm.
with your
What you
stuck on
got?
season one ass. Mel don't even wear hair like that no more. You could have put her new hair on the damn puppies.
Yeah, if I was coming for
And then
Mel,
you
I would
want to
have
talk
had like
about
the
somebody,
braided
you want to
wig
talk
or
about
something.
male hair. Meanwhile, you was around here looking like a broke down ass Cruella Deville. You wasn't even great value Cruella Deville. Ho, go to hell.
See now.
Y'all don't believe me? You know I got the I got the photographic evidence.
Next scene, next scene. I don't
Y'all
even
didn't
have
give
shit
y'all
to say.
commentary.
I don't even have shit to say. I'm done.
Cutie.
You done deal it because I'm ready for the last scene. Go ahead.
You ain't see her do that money dance. That money dance after Story did a little money dance with that outfit.
Yeah, I seen
You
them two
do
off
it
rhythm
in
hoes.
that
That's why your
outfit.
husband. That's why your husband don't want to sleep with you, because you're around here dancing like that. The rhythm you have to songs is the rhythm you have in the bedroom. I mean, some rhythmless people say they got rhythm in the bedroom, but I don't think that applied to Lataco or Letitia. Anyway,
Yeah, I've heard
next,
that too.
next scene. Somebody else go ahead. I need to take me a sip. I'm gonna stop dragging these people like this.
I don't even know what the next
What's the
scene
next
is.
thing? Just give me like a bit of it so that
I
I
don't
can.
know. Let's get what we all here for. Okay.
That
Them
last
two
thing.
wide body back. Oh no. Before we get to that, Kimmy was round up at the kitchen sink washing them dishes, looking like down
Mm,
on my luck, back against the
that's a good scene.
wall, trying to make it. And then here come, where is the butter? Here comes Chiquita Banana talking about a boot camp. These clowns, the clowns of Huntsville, talking about boot camp. Monsters in boot camp. Monsters in boot camp. Yeah, we wake
Oh
up
yeah,
at
that was a
5. We
dumbass
wake
thing.
up at 5 in the morning, and he has to exercise, and he has to get ready for football, and he has to do this, and he has to do that, and he had to do every. I didn't hear wash his ass, brush his teeth, wash his face, brush his hair, clean his room, clean the living room, take out the trash.
That
I'm
sounds like
confused.
shit we do every day.
I'm confused. Wasn't none of that on there, but with everything that was on there was Maurice's dream that he had. Go to football practice. Why? Because you didn't make it. Because when Monster was sitting there, Monster looked depressed as hell. But all I could think about is you telling Kimmy, well, I'm not worried about that. I prioritize what's on my list. You need to make a list. And I'm like, why should you need to make a list? That's your motherfucking child. And that's stressing out your wife, who's still going through radiation, who's still having problems. Meanwhile, you had the motherfucking audacity to sit around here and not want her to have a party to celebrate her ringing of the bell, to celebrate her chemotherapy treatment, talking about because you wanted her to rest and not overexert herself. No, you mean you didn't want her to celebrate herself so she could go ahead and take care of you and your son? Let me tell you what Eminem would have been. And Eminem, Maurice, and Monster out the doors. Out the
Mm.
door. They would have been homeless. I would have put them out. Because when they first got together and he was talking about getting Monster, Kimmy was basically on some look, I done raised Jalen. I will help you, but I'm not doing it. Like, don't leave the grunt work on me to do. And that is just what he's doing. And the truth of the matter is this: you are so misogynistic, and you prove to me every time that I say you are just as bad, if not worse, as Marsau and Martell. You just tried to hide yours a little bit better because it is very misogynistic. The true reason why you not teaching your son how to clean up because you think he gonna be out here like you and find a woman like Kimmy. But the difference is these women out here not about to play with your son like that. Ain't nobody about to babysit your son. And what happens when he don't find a woman? I don't care who you are, man or woman. Cooking is not a gender role. It is a life skill. It is a life necessity. Say it with me. Cooking is not a gender role.
Cooking is not a gender role.
It is a life necessity.
It is a life necessity.
Okay? Because, baby, what happens when Uber and DoorDash and everything else go down and your child ain't got nobody to come up in there and fix the food like you training him that a woman should goddamn do? His ass gonna starve. Cleaning is not a gender role. Because if you're living by your house, baby, you need to know how to clean it. That's not a gender role. And at the end of the day, the way these women are working these days with these men, because it takes in this day more than one income to have a household where you are productively living if you are not making a 6 to 7 figure salary. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. With inflation and everything else, okay, baby, you living paycheck to paycheck or paycheck to damn near paycheck.
But don't no woman want to sit up there and clean up after no nasty man.
You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Or damn near paycheck to paycheck. So if I get up and go my ass to work, and you getting up and go your ass to work, nigga, the dinner is on whoever the fuck get the
But we not. Let's go back. Kimmy is also fighting cancer, and
exactly,
and so
exactly. But yet you
and
didn't want her to have a party to
putting
celebrate
more on her.
herself.
You're putting more on her plate than she needs to have. The fact that he, with this laundry list of boot camp that he thought he was doing, and he thought that you didn't put one chore on there, and the fact that he said, you know, if it's important to you, Kimmy, then yes, we're gonna put that on the list. Boy, see, I would have already reverted back to boy, who you playing with? You and your son can take boot camp, these chores, and everything else, and y'all can go do whatever y'all want to do with it. I'm done. I'm not doing that. Nothing else. I am not about to keep talking to your son and you about some chores that y'all both know needs to be done. This is not my kid. No disrespect. I am a bonus mom as well. But no disrespect. If my bonus son, which has came and lived with me before, like, look, this needs to be done. If it's not done, then we have a problem. And if I have to go to your daddy, like that's for you, that's the last resort. Because discipline comes to me first. So when it goes to daddy, that means you 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. That don't mean like for me with Kimmy, I understood her wholeheartedly. It's too much. You're not even making it a priority. And the nerve of Maurice to tell her, like, yeah, it's more important. The stuff that's important to me is on the list. Bitch, guess what's gonna be on the list? You and your son gonna be on that list of
Mm-hmm.
underwear say throw the trash out. That's where you and your son gonna be. Keep playing if you want to. I'm not gonna clean up nothing after you and your son. Thank you, son. I'm not cleaning up not one thing, not one damn thing. You taking my kindness for weakness, and I ain't got that kind of time. Plus, I'm fighting cancer. If he don't go away, already know McKinley. Oh, you talking about somebody on the thing. When I tell you, please, Kimmy.
I was speaking to Brittany Janae, but McKinley, hey my
Oh yeah,
baby,
yeah.
McKinley.
He's buying some popcorn. But honey, I was like, oh, I'm floored because I'm like, if that's important to you, If it's important to me, am I bitching and moaning about the shit? Am I bitching and moaning? Okay. It ain't
That's like
important.
Maurice is like, I bet you when the mama bought the little boy a kitchen, I bet you Maurice was one of them people up in arms about the little boy having a kitchen. And I never understood that because the kitchen was a very masculine kitchen. It wasn't pink, it was gray.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you know what really bothered me
It's like it
the
wasn't pink, it was
most?
gray.
I'm just saying the kitchen wasn't pink, it was gray.
That's
And
true.
boys need to learn how to cook.
Look,
They do.
my boys
They
know how to
do.
cook.
They need
All
to
of them.
feed themselves.
All of them.
But what bothered me the most was when Kimmy and Mel was together and Kimmy said the most stressful place for her
Was at home.
was at home. I said,
Hmm.
not in not in my house that I had prior to marrying your ragged ass. No, it wouldn't
Not
be.
on my watch.
No,
Right.
it wouldn't be.
Not
Let me
on
tell
my
you something. If you don't have peace nowhere else, you need to
I'm gonna
have peace
have
at
peace
your
at
home.
home.
And when it gets to the point where you don't have peace in your home, you need to remove whatever is making it unpeaceful, i.e., your husband and his child, if need be. I'm sorry. That would have been the time I would have picked up the phone and called Kaya and say, "Hello, girl. Now
Hey,
I don't
girl.
know, Kaya, if you're gonna be cute or come out of a bag on me. But you see, this man that you and I were both married to,
That part.
he lazy.
Period.
Mm-hmm. And then your son get mad when I tell him to clean up because his daddy don't feel like he should have to pick up behind himself. And right now, you see, I'm going through radiation. And on top of that, I'm going to have to get my titties cut off. Thank God for reconstruction because I'm going to be able to get them perky like back when I was young. They ain't going to be swinging. Do my titties hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? They're going to be sitting up nice and juicy and succulent.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't.
But
I
I
can't.
digress. You see, with everything that I got going on right now, Maurice Jr., he's yours. From the top of his head to the sole of his feet. And I just put his daddy the fuck up out of here, so I got to send him back to you. Now you do you want me to send him on an Amtrak? Or do you want me to send him on a plane? I got cheapo air up right here. The ticket is $279.98. If you can't
People,
get it back to me, I'm going to send the ticket right now. But I need you to at least send all of it by Cash App, or you can send me half now and half later. If
that part.
not, he will have a 72-hour journey on the bus of Greyhound. Oh, I'm sorry, Megabus just popped up with a deal. Oh, Flixbus just came in a little bit cheaper. Oh, you don't have the plane fare? No problem. I got him a ticket for Flixbus. It has about 13 stops. He'll be to you in 3 days, but this ticket is $12. This trip is on the house and it is a one-way. Thank you. And he is his way. Yes, I got to go because I got to get him to the bus. I will pack and ship
Get him
all
to
his
the bus.
clothes,
Right.
washed and folded for the last time. Yeah, don't blame me. You know, I know the
You know,
people say that
raggedy
stuff
ass
from before, but
ex-husband.
right now today we blaming Maurice. So you don't have to worry about me disciplining your son, saying nothing to your son because I done raised my son and I signed up to be a helpmeet, not a parent. I signed
Right.
up to be, the bonus parent.
Mhm.
And right now he is the bonus parent. Yeah, and little Maurice, because I'm tired of y'all calling that baby monster.
Mhm.
He was swimming around in a nutsack. And yeah, he wasn't in my eggs. He wasn't in my fallopian tubes. He was not in my ovaries. Yeah. So I think y'all need to go ahead on and handle that because see, his dad ain't worth a damn. And the truth of the matter is he trying to make your son live out his unaccomplished dreams, meanwhile making your son miserable. And I know he probably sick of me because I'm just trying to teach him the things that you have to do that's basic life skills. But he's stuck living his daddy dreams and goals. And I just see it on his face every day. The poor baby is just depressed. And he looked miserable. Yay, yay. Flixbuster was $12.
Ah,
Now, if you have 30 to put on top of that 12, Greyhound have less stops for 42. And I need taxes to go with that. All right, okay. Or your
see,
husband gonna give you the money to cash out the plane ticket, even better. M- Maurice Jr., go ahead, Go ahead and get you whatever you need for the airport, baby. A little neck pillow and everything. You don't have it, that's all right. I'm gonna get you someone to get your neck pillow in the book or something at the airport. Don't worry about none of that, baby. I'm gonna wash it and fold it and pack it up and ship it to your mama's house. Thank you, Kaya. We got to get to the airport. Have a good day.
See, y'all are nice. I am Kimmy's nice. I am an active, petty person. Maybe it's the Gemini in me, but I have been on fuck shit o'clock in the house. So they got enough money. Like I would leave and they wouldn't know where I am. I have gotten mad recently. And per the last anniversary me and the man had, and we were sitting out, he had kidnapped me and took me out in the dark river or whatever in the middle of the night, and he was down on one knee and he said, well, I'm gonna do better. And he happened to mention that he said, I do not like it when you walk away from me or you leave me when you're upset. And that is my way of I'm getting away from you or I cut you or do escalate this thing. If I don't like what's going on, I am a person that leaves. And in some cases where I cannot leave, there are other situations that you have to or extreme measures you may go to. So when I was pregnant and my baby's father and his twin brother stayed with me, they were quite capable of doing things. And so they had a tendency that I would cook and they would leave dishes in the sink on a consistent basis. And everybody knows that I don't like doing dishes. I am an advocate of paper products. So this one last time I was keeping my kitchen clean. And I said, fair warning, if the dishes was piled up, like I just watched to see if these raggedy critters would ever wash the dishes, right? So I said, if I wash the dishes, there will be no dishes. And they didn't take heed to what I said. So me, 7, 8 months pregnant and all, I washed the dishes. And when I got done washing the dishes, I politely packed my dishes up in the closet. And I left one plate and one cup in the cabinet for me.
I know you fucking lie.
Yes, I did.
I knew she was gonna say that.
The motherfuckers in the closet. And I had one cup and one plate for me.
Now, princess, it's a shame you get on here and lie like that. You ain't.
I will get the evidence. I will call it. I really did that. My best friend will get on it. She came in the cab like, "Where's your dishes?" I'm petty like that.
That's petty on petty
And I
on petty.
kept it for like 2 months. They didn't have no dishes. And I said, when we run out of paper plates, you better take your ass out there and go buy some. Go upstairs and borrow your girlfriend dishes. You can't use mine.
Well, no dishes to be washed.
Wait, Lord. You told your baby daddy to go upstairs and borrow his girlfriend dishes?
No, his twin stayed with me.
Well, why his twin wasn't upstairs with his girlfriend and
She
they
originally
dishes?
stayed with me. She was nothing to ask for. Anyway, so that's a long story for girlfriend time.
Okay.
And so, with that little snippet of the story being said, Kimmi, it's time that you play the game. Okay? Be sick, be on vacation. Be not there when Maurice come home with his dinner. You should be stressing yourself out, trying to make sure he have dinner before you go out to chemotherapy. Man, fuck him. Okay, fuck him, fuck Monster, fuck Iowa, everything. I'd be on vacation. You know what? I need some time for me. Ain't nothing like a man that's dependent on you and when you up and get away from his ass. Okay. And then they start to appreciate you. Man, I have come back to clean houses. for no reason because they learned that they miss you and he needs to miss you. You need to not give a fuck. And I know it's hard when you used to having a clean house, but you need to not give a fuck like they not giving a fuck.
That's good.
I'm not finna watch you. This is what I do to my kids. Another story. Very quick, so because I know we're over time. My kids, when they were about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because they got like a span between them. I would wash clothes. I'm a good mom. I take them to the laundromat or go downstairs or wherever we was living. We had a wash dryer. I wash the clothes. I fold my clothes when I wash them because I don't like to iron. And I would do all their clothes real nice. All you gotta do is put them in the drawer. And what would they do? I would go washing again, and it would be clean clothes inside the dirty clothes bag. Or they would throw clean clothes in the closet. So what I do, not only did I teach them how to wash clothes at a very young age, till this day, I will go to the laundromat and wash my clothes, and I will sit there and fold them. And I will throw their clothes in a bag and throw them at them and let them sit there and sort them out and let them go for what they know. I go on strike when it comes to cooking. When a motherfucker hungry, they get a different type of attitude. I will cook a meal just for me. That is also how I learn kids don't get fed first. I do. Why? Because I work for the food. I get the big piece of chicken. When my kids sat up there and left me scraps while I was working from home and they had seconds and didn't leave me enough to eat, I learned, oh, they don't give a fuck about me. Guess what? I'm going to show you too. So I get my plate first and you get whatever is left. And if you want seconds, you may or may not have seconds because I made sure that I took care of me. And once you do the home like that, everybody will start following mine. You may disagree with my methods, but for the niggerish people that I have raised and been around, I get even. If you ain't gonna do right by me, you ain't gonna get treated. And they get it together.
The only way you can do it. That's the only way you can do it.
I'm done. You on mute, baby
You're
girl.
on mute.
Thank you for still loving us, sweet pea. We promise it wasn't on purpose, girl. We several cups of vodka. And we not hitting nothing on purpose. We promise. And with that being said, everything else was the really pretty much type of fluff. We got to see Lewis and Tiffany go to the baby, and Lewis like, you always poking the baby, and she like, I want him to be up and moving for the ultrasound, and I'm like, baby, that child gonna come out and poke the shit out of you because who's tired of you poking him? And then Lewis was like, I want you to keep calm and keep your pressure down. And I'm like, Lou, she touched down to cause hell. She been listening to Labusa somewhere when you're not around, Lou. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that does Lou not want to be on this show because Tiffany is causing hell and havoc by herself. We ain't really seen too much of Big Lou, and I'm quite saddened by that. But I'm happy at the times that I do get to see him. Happy. I mean, oh no, I can't do that because the Lord said don't cover nobody husband. I ain't gonna cover that lady husband. But hey, Lou. Um, but I'm guessing he don't want. I don't know, but that's what it's giving because Tiffany is showing up to everything by herself, and I would have thought they would be together a little bit more. Like at not the tea or nothing like that, but like Martell had his event. But I don't think Big Lou really see it for them like that. To be honest,
Has
I
he
don't.
been out of town or no?
We have not really seen Lewis. We've seen Tiffany. But we haven't seen Lewis. So I'm wondering, like, is he really
Lewis
that
don't want
busy,
nothing to do with you people.
or the Lewis not fool with y'all? Because I remember when Tiffany, I know for a fact they don't like Marsau because baby it showed all in her face when she said that she was pregnant, and Marsau said something, and she looked at him like, "Nigga, please." But anyway, now let's get on.
Lewis is not here for you peasants, okay?
let's get on to the main piece of the resistance so we can wrap this thing up because ain't nothing else really
Given.
important
Hmm.
happened up in this episode,
Not at all.
and that was this little bastard.
Oh Lord. What shade of pink is that on his
And
lip?
this hoochie daddy hoe. Oh, let me put up his queen picture. Here we go, right here.
Oh my God.
This little bastard was pretending that he was studying for the builder's license to have Tiffany come down there to a non-existent meeting about him being the grand marshal of a parade he should have never been grand marshal of. Okay. And so then we're gonna act like Marsau did not know what we was about to talk about in this meeting, but his girdle wearing, titty breast lift needing ass knew exactly what the hell Tiffany was there for, and that was so they can gang up on her about having that conversation with Sheree. Now, listen, I know a lot of y'all in the comments and a lot of the people on Twitter, y'all don't like Tiffany, and that's fine. But I must say this: them two grown, big, raggedy ass Negroes did not need to gang up on Tiffany. Not for a conversation that she had with Sheree. And y'all need to pick a side and decide because either Sheree Miss Big and Bad and could have been able to handle herself, or she's not. Let's be clear. Either she's big and bad and can handle herself, or she's not. Okay. So, with that being said, even still, don't call no woman out under no false pretenses. Like if you had a problem with her, talk to her husband. Don't two men didn't need to check a woman over a conversation that she had with another woman. But that's because they women too. They want to be deep on the inside. Just come out and tell us. Cause y'all act like bitches day in and day out, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every time we see you, whether it's on the own network or on social media, you're acting like big bitches.
Mm.
Big burly back bitches. Big too small clothes wearing ass bitches. Ashy feet ass bitches. Bald head bitches.
I can't.
Swamp meat bitches. They just act like bitches. Every single week. That's what y'all act like. But y'all want to sit up here and then you want to act like you don't know. You can't even. Tiffany! Oh my God, you said that. You motherfucking right, I said that. I ain't biting my tongue for this whole. Y'all hold Sheree on a pedestal that need to be falling the fuck down because she ain't all the fuck that she can't be asking, Tiffany, oh my God, if you wasn't pregnant, she should have hit you. So you said that because she was pregnant, she didn't get hit, but she deserved to be hit by asking the questions that all of America who watch Huntsville have been wanting to know.
Mm.
She deserved to be popped in the mouth. Let me tell you, your wife deserved to be popped in the mouth for a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
Your
well.
mother-in-law deserved to be popped in the mouth for a whole bunch of shit. And as far as I'm concerned, you deserve to not even have come out of the birth canal.
Oh, oh.
But you're here, right?
Mm.
With all your riddles and puns and want to act like it is what it is. And Martell, you was sitting your ass there trying to act like you studying for the builder's license when you know your ragged ass can't even goddamn read. Get out of my face playing with me about this. I don't want to hear nothing about this builder's license till I see the success of you taking it. Until then, shut the fuck up. Because the test is open book. So if you could read, then you would have been past this test. So how about you start with a leapfrog? You ain't gonna never lose no weight because he ain't gonna never pass the test because he can't read that motherfucker.
You said leapfrog.
Allegedly, this is all up in my opinion.
Leapfrog.
This is all up in my opinion. But what I saw as I was sitting up there, okay, was two individuals who full of shit, who likes to bullshit women, and Tiffany handle their ass. Throw their ass in the trash. This is what needed to come pick them up because that's where they needed to be. Period. And then you gonna sit up there and tell her, I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Lou. Well, if you want to have a conversation with Lou, you should have had a conversation with Lou from the beginning because you really think Lou is not a simp like y'all. Lou is not weak like y'all. Unlike y'all, Lou actually love his wife. I'll do you one better than that. Lou actually likes his wife. So that's the difference. Lou has a respect for his marriage. Unlike y'all, Lou understands that his wife deserves respect as well as he deserves respect. He don't put himself above his wife. He don't feel like his wife is nothing. That's why y'all want to be around here calling him henpeck and this, that, and the third, because he's not treating his wife like she a second-class citizen beneath him who owes him coochie and to clean after him and to wash their denture cup and to take them cheating and all the other stuff that y'all do. Meanwhile, out here looking like assholes, building y'all up to look like kings, building up y'all empire and a bank account for you to spend on other bitches. No, Tiffany don't have to live that life. So you would never understand why Tiffany look at y'all and say, oh, you gonna call Lou and tell Lou on me? No, okay, Lou, come get your wife. Bitch, you should have did that before you tried to check his motherfucking wife. Because the conversation might go different. And all I'm going to say is I hope Lou stick his motherfucking foot up your ass, Dora the Explorer. You want to go exploring for that ass whipping? Then get that motherfucking ass whipping. Now, I don't advocate violence, but I want Lou to drag you both for motherfucking filth. And the audacity of you, Marsau, to want to sit your wide-bodied girdle back wearing titties that be hanging and stanking because Wanda told us so around that motherfucker gonna sit up there and say, you better not talk to my wife. What the fuck make you think your retarded ass wife is better than his wife? His wife can at least formulate a sentence. His wife can even pronounce the word for the institution that she claimed to love so much, marriage. But you talk about you better not go to my wife. Why? You didn't have no problem going to his. You knew exactly what wow. Insinuating that she should have been punched in the mouth. For what? Asking that lady the same stuff that's been on the internet for months prior to y'all taping? Asking the same stuff that you want to act like y'all don't sit in y'all motherfucking houses when Martell not around and ask and say and question, but ain't none of you bitches bold enough because y'all want him to keep y'all motherfucking secrets because y'all know he a loose cannon and will air you the motherfucking out for filth with receipts because y'all do dirt together. So we're gonna sit up here and act like what's happening is not really the motherfucker happening. So we can't say nothing to him. So we're gonna act like you sitting right here. Somebody, it's so good to see Martell get honored. He don't get honored. What the fuck has he done to get honored the fuck for? But that's how we know you a bitch, because you can't even stand on reality. And then you fake. Because a real friend will tell a friend, my nigga, I'm glad you got this, but these people say they're still not getting your wine. My nigga, I'm glad you put out a wine, but why you ain't called me to spell check the bottle before you put that stuff on the internet with the label spelled wrong? But no, y'all can't even be real about your friendship because y'all got the too busy want to hold your secrets. But if you kept your dick in a house, it wouldn't be a problem. Because you wouldn't have to act like you're not seeing what you're not seeing. We're going to sit y'all sitting there. I don't know why Mel acting like that. This nigga is trying to take her kids. Furthermore, if Tisha knew about the RP, your wide body ass back knew about the RP that he was trying to do. But you want to sit up here. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, Mel's wrong for that. The only thing that was wrong is for you two daddies not to ejaculate y'all in the toilet before your mamas came over. Oh. The next set of sperm might have been real men. Because real men don't feel the need to check a bitch. Especially not over a conversation that she had with another woman. Sheree's supposed to be the big pop star, the big celebrity, not pop star, the big celebrity, and this, that, and the third. Baby, she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Have y'all watched the motherfucking show? Because if you did, you would know that the things that goes on Roja gets way deeper and way dirtier than the questions that she was motherfucking asked. But y'all want to act like she all this, so either she was built for this or she wasn't. She's asked way more invasive questions. Don't
do you eat the booty?
Conversation that I goddamn had with a goddamn woman. Did you just ask me, do I eat booty?
Yeah.
Why would you ask me? What?
That was on Roja.
Oh, girl, I thought you was asking me if I ate ass. I was about to say, God, don't play with me.
Don't play with me like that.
Girl, we was about to turn up in this. Like, why the fuck would you ask me to know? And if I did, I would say it because I don't have a problem with saying what I do. I already told people it's a tape out there of me somewhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
is it safe to take these off? I don't
just
think
let
so.
me know if I was good at it. I'm just saying you waste of space. Like whether you get off, y'all get off on belittling women. That's how we know you have little bitty balls. That's how we know you are weak. Because y'all never come at a man like a man should come at a man. When you and Martell got into it, your bitch ass went ran and got an RA on him. But you want to sit at this table and gang bang on Tiffany? Oh, Tiffany, you are out of line. You are
Oh,
disrespectful and this, that, and the third. But when a man come at you, y'all can't never handle each other. Y'all can't never come at each other because I'm still waiting for the scene. Car motherfucking Los King where Martell and Marsau get into it because Martell sent Tisha a picture of a picture of the Mercedes. Yeah, I remember that from the reunion, but we ain't addressed that on the seasons before or this season. Well, Tisha said I ain't never had no proof, and Martell said that he sent her a picture of the Mercedes that Marsau bought for his side hoe. We're gonna just skip over that and act like that didn't happen, right? Why we didn't get no conversation or commentary about you checking him about him outing you. First of all, guy codes, you ain't supposed to rat me out, bro. But you did. Why we don't get a conversation about him checking that man? But you come over here and Tisha with your weak ass, even though you wasn't in this scene. You've been talking all this shit about Mel all this time. Meanwhile, Martell done sent your ass a picture of the Mercedes your husband bought for another woman. And I'm not going to even say allegedly because y'all said that he did that on the reunion. But Mel was the one trying to ruin your marriage? I am so fucking confused. But it's amazing to me how you bitches want to come up here and come at women, but y'all don't come at each other over the bullshit y'all need to come at. And that is why the thumbnail is what it is today. You three are the queens of Huntsville. I thought it was Mel. I thought Tisha might have been a little lady in waiting or something. You know what I'm saying? Kimmi could have been a princess or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you bitches are the queens of Huntsville because that's what y'all act like. Motherfucking queens, bitch. Salute to you. Cheers. Oh. Because I'm waiting and searching
Oh,
and looking to
so,
see when the motherfuck y'all gonna come at each other over shit that a real man would have been checked the man over. But y'all gonna understand what a man is next week when Luke getting your motherfucking ass.
man, when he
Sorry, I
get
didn't
in
mean to
that,
be so long-winded, but I can't stand them bald head hoes. Them was the time while
I
you want to
love.
talk about Gok 3000 and Mel not knowing how to get a Gok 3000. Clearly, your mama didn't know how to give the Gok 3000 because your raggedy ass is here.
I cannot. I cannot.
She should have went to that tea that Mel had long time ago and learned that ladies swallowed and not spit and swallowed your ass.
The glasses
And
are
she
in
should have
the
brought my soul mama with her. And I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and I stand on everything I said 10 toes down.
No,
And
I
in the
kind
words of
of.
your boo, who gonna check me? Not the motherfuck you. I will read you up under the table with your gout ass feet and your hoochie daddy ass suits, walking around here looking like who the fuck sells unisex suits? This little bastard. I hope something finally worked with you so you could be able to take care of yourself and stop having to come after your ex-wife for all her money and her goods because really you ain't shit and don't know how to produce and execute a goddamn thing. Have an original idea. Oh, I wrote a book with my children. Their grandma did it first. Oh, I put out a wine. Tisha and Marsau did it first. Oh, I have a clothing line. Your ex-wife did it first. Oh, I put out a calendar. Nobody can find that bitch.
Where is it?
it never came out.
We still
It
wait.
never came out. Let me
You
say
a
this.
freeloading grifter finding all of these smart women. I don't understand. And women, all you women, I don't understand what
Is
the fuck
Sheree
wrong with
that
y'all want
smart?
to open up your legs and gap your legs for this man. Why would you want somebody who is going to emotionally ruin your credit? That man is going to ruin your emotional credit, your mental credit, your self-esteem credit, and leave your ass mentally bankrupt. Why in the fuck would you want to deal with them sexually transmitted demons? Why would you want to deal with a homosexual, a man who only love you for the land that you can buy his ass, and that's it? Once he get what he got from you, he gone. He had a wife that was giving him everything, including head, when he said she wasn't giving him enough. She was damn near lockjaw around this bitch. Meanwhile, putting him on the front as if he was running his business, lying, and he stepped out and cheated and told her, oh my God, you had the audacity to not protect the truth, protect me with the kids, as if the kids wasn't going to figure out that their mama wasn't pregnant and didn't have another motherfucking baby. And that's what the fuck y'all want to be around here talking about. He's so fine. He's so sexy. Bitch, buy you a dildo. I will send you a Cash App hoe. Buy you a dildo that stick to the motherfucking wall and clear your motherfucking mind and free your soul. Cause you dumb as hell. All up under this man goddamn comment talking about he's a good man, Savannah. Good man, my ass. Y'all be dealing with so many motherfucking men that ain't got no sense of good and got red flags from here to 6 flags that y'all don't know that y'all see a man who can dress in a suit with a body and talk about he's a good man, Savannah. Oh, he fighting for his kids. He's a good daddy. No, he was fighting for them kids so he can control their motherfucking mama. He wanted to have first right a babysitter so he can say, nope, you can't keep him. Nope, he can't keep him. Nope, he can't keep him. Oh, guess what? I can't motherfucking keep him either. So your ass can't go nowhere. You can't make no motherfucking money. It was all about the control of male, not about them motherfucking kids. But y'all ass so simple. Y'all don't read between the motherfucking lines. You bitches need to go get some common motherfucking sense. Cause I swear to God, the pick-me's in the comments under the goddamn Twitter line is absolutely motherfucking ridiculous. You talking about, I wish my baby daddy was. I wish my baby daddy was like Martell. What? Stalk your ass? Ruin your motherfucking life? Ruin your credit? Make you have to file bankruptcy so you can have to start the motherfucker over? That's the fuck you wishing? He still want her. He still love her. That toxic ass love. That's what the fuck you wishing for, girl. Get the fuck. I wish you the best with all the toxic dick in the world. Meanwhile, I will be over here play with my pussy and say, get the fuck away from me and go to sleep happy at night. It don't take me 30 fucking minutes because I know my body and I could bust a nut in 2 on my own. Fuck you. 3 in 5 minutes. Fuck you. Keep your toxic ass dick. I ain't washing your clothes. You ain't driving my car and dropping me off from nowhere. Bitch, I work from home and school time over. My tank gonna be full of gas for 3 weeks because my shit ain't moving. Fuck you. I ain't about to deal with your ragged ass mom talking about you making my son do this. No, you should have made your son do it a long motherfucking time ago, you trash ass bitch. Now I gotta deal with it. Don't come tell me about how the fuck I'm looking at my children and raising my children when I gotta deal with the fuck you raised with that's sending me through all this toxic hell. But y'all want to be around here talking about a good man, Savannah. I be motherfucker. Marsau want to sit around here. Well, you know, I was thinking about. Oh, but I'm gonna get you a charcuterie board with a little pickled watermelon. Yeah, I'm gonna butter you up to tell you I'm no longer going to counseling, and I'm gonna still cheat on you. Oh, and by the way, the whole cast knows that the lady who's beating your face, I'm beating her cheeks, allegedly. But you still got your name on the motherfucking business and let him put you out your motherfucking office? The bitches of Huntsville. I'm done for real this time. Y'all go ahead. Ragged assholes.
I mean, I can't even really troll like I want to at this point. Um, I was Team Marcel on this one because
You always on the wrong side.
Marcel says he didn't know what was going on. And he sat there like your best good girlfriend. And he said, what? What happened, girl? Let me find out. Y'all, you did this shit up in here. Martell clearly said that they were there to have a discussion about some And they made a perfect planned segue into this conversation of did you ask Sheree, was her
Feisty
pussy good enough
rich.
to keep me? Now, as usual, I did find it quite amusing that Tiff said, I didn't say it like that. And maybe they're using the new production company. They're learning, well, maybe the production company is learning from the new Potomac production company or the Royal production company, where they play it back and said, you did that, man. You did that. So I am interested in seeing that light shade at the reunion. Nonetheless, Marcel said he didn't know he was coming to jump on the woman, but he did participate in the fuckery. Do I think that two men needed to confront this one woman? Maybe they thought it was a fair fight because she's carrying another person. So she is a 2-in-1. So it was 2-on-2. Mr. Marsau was not coming for Tiffany. Was Martell Holt? Yes, he was. Okay. But he
But
was
Tiffany was unarming him because he's stupid and he doesn't know how to go against a woman who is smart, which is why he lost every goddamn argument with Mel. Okay, because he can't outtalk them. That's why he like women
he
that
was
like cold
merely
stuff.
defending himself
Girl,
against a
and
woman who
Tiffany was
attacked his woman and
his
he
friend
needed to
girl,
straighten out.
his friend
She
girl.
was attacking
Stupid.
his character. Okay?
Stupid. Oh my
First of
god.
all, in order to have your character assassinated, you have to have character.
Hmm. Okay, that's a word. Sabar.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Because I'm frozen with this ugly face
We
on
can
my
hear you.
screen.
Thank you, DeQuation,
You
for the
just
super
want to slow.
sticker. I appreciate it, my love.
It was
Oh,
an
now we
attack.
can't hear you.
It was an attack on his character. Martell is a good man, Savannah. He was formerly a cheater. He is a man that is not tied down to anybody, so he is not currently a cheater. He could do what the fuck he wants. So if he wants to have a chicken leg over here with Sheree, if he wants to have a side of coleslaw with Ariane, or perhaps he wants to have some chicken fingers. No, I'm sorry, oatmeal pie with Kenya Moore. Okay? He is free to move about the country and do what the hell he wants to do.
See what happens when you talk bullshit. The host will mute. The host will mute you.
I can't stand you.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I'll be good. I'll be good the rest of the night. I done cut up too much tonight, but I missed y'all working them 2 jobs. I can't come to y'all like I want to. I'm sorry. I had to clown. I'm sorry about it.
Okay, so at the end of the day, he was fine. He was in his rightful place to defend himself. Should two men be sitting up there trying to argue with two women and J down on a woman? No. First of all, if he was really about his business, he should have taken care of that when Sheree was sitting next to him wanting to talk about it on that damn couch. I would have said, okay, let's call her. Did she say this to you? Did you feel uncomfortable? Well, what did you say back, Sheree? We would have really talked about it. But he knew he felt some type of way about her calling him a cheater. Is you trying to mess up my money? That's what he was mad about. Is you trying to trick her out of giving me some pussy? That's what he was mad about. That wasn't your business, ma'am. Yes, it wasn't her business, but I do think that should have been a call also to her husband. I got something to say to your wife because your wife is out of order. And most men that I've ever dealt with, if I ever got out of order, if it was another woman that got out of order, you'd be like, "Look, you need to go get your bitch." That's how they talk. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you better check your bitch, or I'm gonna check you. And that would have been that. But you don't approach the woman. Okay. I'm not gonna say too much more. But Marsau, y'all put Marsau in this. Y'all put Marsau in it. He was an innocent bystander, and you enticed him with some good old tea, and he could not resist. And y'all came in his establishment, so y'all put him in there. He rightfully could tell anybody he wanted to tell, because you brought that mess to him. You brought that mess to his legs, backs, breasts, whatever you want to call him. Okay, that was his prerogative.
Is that your final word and you sticking to it?
That's why you muted your damn self.
And I can repeat it. Dr. Now to Huntsville for some titties. 600 pounds of titties, 600 pounds of asshole. We need Dr. Now to remove it. Thank you.
And what I will say is that I don't know if it was production that put this scene together. I don't know if Martell needed Marsau to not even come across as the bad guy, because Marsau didn't look like the bad guy. I actually think that in that moment, Marsau probably was feeling like, dang girl, that's what you did. If you put yourself in this situation and you with your homeboy and you with your acquaintance or whatever, and they get into it and you haven't kind of have an opinion about it, I didn't feel like Marsau was really taking, well, let me say, he was taking Martell's side, but he had every right to. The way it was coming across, and the more they talked about what Tiffany asked and how it was asked, and he even asked, "Did you say it like that?" Like, yeah, I said it like that. Oh, okay. So you are a Karen, or no? You must be in school for Karen, right? And I was like, the part where she said, "Why? Because I'm white." I said, Tiffany, why do you always want to use your white card when it's not
I ain't
necessary?
even hear her say that.
She said that.
Let me go
She said,
back.
"Why? Because I'm white." Because I'm half white. He said, "No, because all white people are not Karens. So no, it's not because you're half white, goofy." But it was just funny because it's like always convenient for her to use her white card or not use the white card or whatever the case may be. Marsau was well within his right to question and be like, "Dang girl, you went hard." Because anybody else listening, I don't care if they were thinking it, if you ask those questions and you're telling me you asked those questions, yeah, I'll be like, "Dang girl, I don't know, I wouldn't have probably went that hard." If it was my brother, if it was coming from Destiny and that was Martell and Destiny, maybe different. But coming from her, girl, all we know is, yeah, I'm asking the questions everybody else wanted to ask. Yeah, but don't do that. Because not because you're gonna get popped, not because of nothing else. It's just the fact that it's just, don't do that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, would you want her to question you? And what was her excuse? Oh no, because when I first got on the show, they grilled me. No, bitch, you came on the show talking about, oh, Monster, the one that got the one that was smoking in the bathroom. You came with that smoke. Don't try and act like everybody was coming for you. It was the other way around. You came with that smoke, trying to fit in, trying to be in the know, and then it came across totally different. So now all of a sudden, here you go with the yeah, I'm just asking the questions that everybody else is wondering. It's not your place. What made that your place? And if you think that two men came for you, um, and your husband is gonna come, I'll tell you what, me putting myself in that position, if I ask those questions, I put myself in that position. If those two men came for me, which they did not come for her, Marsau actually was gasping. I gasped. He gasped. He was gasping all over the place. So he didn't really come for her. He was just really asking, like, "Did you really say that?" Like, whoa, you do know if you weren't pregnant, it probably would have been a different outcome, which is true tea. So I don't feel that they both came for her. I feel like Martell was tippy toeing around it, and Marsau was more like, "Dang girl, you doing a lot." There was no coming for it. So when Big Lou does come for them, meaning Martell, he's actually coming for the wrong person because Martell actually didn't disrespect or go off on her like he could have. He really absolutely could have went off on her. Like without Marsau's gasping and all his other clutching his pearls, was fixing his wig, all of that. We didn't need Marsau for this moment. But since y'all want to put him there, we gonna address the him being there. But as far as Big Lou coming for Martell, yo anger is for the wrong person because Martell actually didn't come for her and actually said, you know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna talk to your husband on it. And oh, you're gonna tell him to fix his wife? Yeah, bitch. I really want to say, yeah,
So you should have done that from the jump.
Yeah, you need to be fixed. But you know who didn't say that was Martell. But you know who did say it? Marsau. And guess who Lou gonna come after? Martell. Big Lou. Get all your facts together. Because what's gonna happen is your big ass gonna get beat up by somebody smaller than you because your wife is out of line, out of pocket, doing too much. Sorry, no, that's my thing. Like
okay,
dead
so
we don't
Martell versus
nobody
Lou
came for her
versus Marsau. So you think that well, I don't know. You think Martell
my money on
Lou's ass?
My money is not on Big Lou. He losing weight, but he ain't, bruh. Let me get your ass on the ground. Let me get your ass on the ground.
My money on Big Lou.
Go get that's fine. My money ain't because Martell is big up here. If I get your ass on the ground, nigga, I'm getting your ass.
Well, he big
and
up
if I run, nigga, you gonna be out of breath. All I gotta do is bounce around a little bit. I'm about to bounce around on your ass and duck, cause your big ass it's gonna fall, and I'm coming to get your ass. When you fall, I'm coming to get your ass. So
okay,
look, you want to? I'm not with that. I got Martell in that. Hey, I'm telling you, Lou is gonna be in the wrong for coming at you. You didn't come at Tiffany no wrong way at all. He was never disrespectful to that girl at all. Who was Marsau because he was in all of the shit he was listening to. Why wouldn't he be? Because if we are friends, Marsau and Martell are friends, and you telling me this is what you did, girl, I'm looking at you sideways, and I'm like, my you know what? My wife probably can't hang with you no more. Because girl, you got a problem.
Don't nobody want to hang with his wife anyway.
Say it again.
Don't nobody want to hang with his wife anyway. But we're gonna go ahead. But we're gonna go ahead and pause right here because you're fired up, and I want to keep you fired up.
Is Marsau whooping Lou's ass? That's all
for tomorrow. Okay, for tomorrow, I want you to have this same energy. Let's go ahead and run it.
Let's run it. Oh my!
We can't hear it.
I don't.
You got on mute.
I'm not on mute.
The video is on mute.
I'm scared. Bring it back.
Y'all in this foolishness.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it. I don't have anything muted.
The speakers. Check the settings on the speakers on your computer. Is it running through the mic or is it running through the computer? I do that all the time.
Because it's not running through YouTube. I just turned it up. So it's definitely not going, no volume on them.
Just click the bottom of your computer and check what speakers you're using.
Y'all hearing now?
There we go.
Yeah.
Now run it back, Sid.
We're going to try this one more time.
All right, let's go. Don't hear nothing still.
It's not saying nothing right now.
Oh, okay.
Y'all tell me if this makes sense. I'm going to court all because I was trying to help somebody get legs in a man. That's all I was trying to do. We made an even trade. The poor unfortunate soul was down there playing with forks in her hair. That's not even a real comb. Okay, it's not a real comb. And she wanted to make a deal. That's what I do. I said, I need a voice. I'm a beautiful woman. I need a beautiful voice. She had a beautiful voice. I had something she wanted. She had something I wanted. It was a fair, even trade. But I'm wrong. And now I'm up in court. For what? If anybody needs to be in court, it's her daddy, King Triton. See, he need to be in court, not me, because I followed the rules. The poor unfortunate souls come to me, and I help them. Yes, I do. I'm not sure why I'm here. I have 7 C's to rule. I got 7 daughters, and I'm worried about number 7 because Ursula tricked her into giving away her voice. And now she feels like the only way for her to give my child her voice back after she has let my child comfort with those humans. I was left to be a father of 7. Now I have to worry about my youngest being tricked by Ursula, a woman who got kicked out of the palace for practicing the dark arts, who has tried everything to get back at me, even using my child. And now we're here in court. I need a moment.
Make sure you tune in to All Rise Messy Court on tomorrow. It will be a KeKe. I can't imagine the
can't.
evidence, the prosecution, or the defense that we will see.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Yes, Harold. The poor.
Fortunate souls. I am so glad I'm the judge this week and I don't have to prosecute or defend.
Can I give one announcement? Well, 2 announcements before we go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would like to salute
You
our
better say
sister
Marsau.
Barb
Oh,
because
girl.
yesterday was her birthday, and she is the beginning of Gemini season. And I would like to announce that it is after 12, and that makes it 6/1. Okay. And it is the 13-day countdown to me and May seems great day of rising. And it's going to go
12
down.
days. 12 days.
Okay.
12
That's-
days.
12 days
That's all.
for you.
Put your Geminis in the chat.
Well, okay. It's my son's. It's my one of my bonus sons' birthday as well. My oldest bonus son Elijah's birthday. He is 28 today. He is born 6/1. Because it's not 6/1 on my end, but it's 6/1 on your end. I have 2 more hours. But happy birthday to my bonus son, my oldest bonus son. Go ahead now.
And with that being said, do you ladies have anything else to say about these Huntsville people? Because they done sent me the Martell interview and I'm off tomorrow. So if I pop up on your screen, I'm off from both jobs, child, and it might be a dragorization.
It's going down in Chinatown.
It may be, but I still have to get y'all Bell Collective. I have to get caught up on my opinions and Roja. So I am going to try. I am going to try to get all of that out for you all tomorrow and prepare myself for court. Okay. Because I ain't gonna be able to eat nothing during court because I have a feeling that I'm gonna laugh so hard my ribs are gonna be hurting and other things may happen. Happy birthday, Harold. Make sure you let us know when it's your birthday week so we can celebrate your baby.
It's your birthday.
My baby, my oldest daughter, birthday is this month too. Oof,
My son too.
Geminis.
But my baby's a Cancer. He starts Cancer season. He's the 22nd.
Nah, my baby is Gemini season.
Yeah.
Just like my baby, they twins.
Yeah.
Oh no, she July. Cancer.
Oh, okay.
So you have. Why do I not know you have twins?
Second, the 2-2.
2/2.
I gotta stop drinking. I was gonna say, when the hell did you have twins?
I do have bonus twins though. Their birthday is Kobe Day 8/24, and this is actually I think their golden birthday 24 and 24. So
Happy golden birthday and happy birthday, Harold, early. All
early.
right, come on, Harold, because you always coming through
Yeah.
participating, and I love it. I love it. I love it. But make sure you let us know when your actual birthday is, Harold, so we can, you know what I'm saying, do it
Yeah, I
for the
hope
one
you on the
time, but the one
Gemini
time.
style.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we love you all. We shall see you on Sunday. And I hope Big Blue whip their ass. Amen. Hallelujah. Love
Happy
y'all.
birthday, Barbie sister Skipper. We'll just
Whatever.
call her
Hey,
sister.
good.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
he's
Bob.
a
Love you.
Cancer.
It's your sister's birthday too. Happy birthday, sister.
We're gonna
Happy
call her
birthday to
Skipper.
all the birthdays. I'm gonna need to give me a dang on calendar all of these days.
Man, like
My
that's all.
mind, right? But
That's
with
how I do.
that being said, I love you all. Shall see you all again. Until the next time, we shall see thee. Bless thy going out
We
and
love
thy
y'all. Play
coming
that
in.
game. We love y'all. Hit that like button.
Amen. Good night. Slap a bitch who needs it if you need to. Feel free. And tell them their mama should have swallowed. Good night.